Okay, hi everybody. It's Charlotte. Today I'm doing a just chatting because of a situation that I was put into yesterday. A man at the beach exposed himself to me twice. So I'm going to explain that whole situation. Before going into that and doing a tell all about that, I am going to bring to everybody's attention that I currently have a crowdfund going on. It's pinned in all of the chats, also in the descriptions. And I have had to start an urgent crowdfund for travel costs to go to Calgary for an appearance I have to make. So just know that when you donate towards it, you are helping me as an abuse survivor and child exploitation victim and trafficking victim to be able to get their freedom of speech back and fight for their rights. That situation is surprisingly separate from the sexual assault situation that happened yesterday, which I can talk about, which I'm talking about today. But the things that the crowdfunder for are for even more a serious situation than this that I've been through. Not discounting that what this man did yesterday was completely inappropriate and assault all the same, but the situation that I'm in, that I need the travel costs for to be able to make my appearance, is a separate situation and is not what happened yesterday is about. So if you guys can donate towards that, please donate in the crowdfund link, which is pinned on all platforms, and I greatly appreciate that. I will bring that up more throughout the stream, but I will get into the situation. Let me just welcome everybody in chat first. So I thought I was going to be playing Odyssey today until what happened yesterday happened, and I would like to tell the story of what happened. Let's say hi to everybody. Potato Slices, hi. You were first, and you were first on all 4 platforms. Big Boss Evans, hi. Alice, hi. Vox, hello. You were first on Twitch today. Hi, Tanu. Yeah, so this actually was, I'm wearing beachy clothes today. I wore this shawl yesterday. The beach dress that I'm wearing today, I didn't wear yesterday. But this is the shawl I wore yesterday. I just already did laundry. And yeah, this is what I had yesterday. Thankfully to cover myself up. Connor, okay, I have it up so I see when people donate. Connor, thank you so much for the dono towards my crowdfund. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Connor. Thank you so much for donating. Thank you. It's very important. It's very serious. So thank you so much for donating towards the crowdfund. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. If he doesn't hear right now, I'll thank him again when he types in chat. Lord Particle, hi. Curtis, hello. Main Street Phantom, hello. Is this Tapu or no? If it's Tapu, hello. If not, hi, Phantom. Forever CK, thank you for following on Rumble. Connor, hi. Okay, you are in chat. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for streaming my song Lightweight. Thank you, Potato Slices. So true. That's so true, Connor. I'm going to read out your chat. The situations might be different, but the subject matter, the theme of what's being discussed is the same. Let's not forget that. Yep. My leg is okay. I do have some, I do have some, it's looking better. I have some scratches on my knee and a bit of a bruise from falling twice when I was running away. After seeing the man for the third time, and I was running to get to the front desk because they closed in 30 minutes. So I do have a scratch and a bruise, but it's nothing that needed medical attention. I let everybody know that as well when I was there. I do have a mosquito bite that I'm itching though. Yeah, thanks, Fox. Thank you. Thanks, David. You're working out. Nice, Alice. Nice. I got in a walk before I went live. Christian, hello. Gasman, hi. Yep. Vigilant, hi. Common nerd, hi. Yeah, it is. I hate people who do shit like this as well. You're playing Origins? Aw, one of my favorite games. I thought I'd be playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey today. Oh, how stuff happens. Aww. Yeah, I'm free to talk about this. It won't mess up the investigation. No. This is a situation where I'm free to speak, thankfully. Hi, Travis. Hi, Israel Sabo. Yep, creepy weirdos and PDFs taking advantage of people when they think they can get away with it. Yeah, this creep did not expect me to immediately start recording. Arfa, hi. It is Tapu? I don't know how I knew. I think it was because Main Street. Have you had that in your username before? I think that's the, oops, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, absolutely, Curtis. Curtis, you were just looking out for me. No worries at all. Yeah, I hope he's found as well. You used this name from, I remember Taboo. I have good pattern recognition memory for the most part. I'm bad at remembering names. If I just meet someone and they give me their name, I'm bad at that. But also I was able to, what's really sad about this whole situation is I was only on the beach for about 15 minutes sitting there until this man came out of the blue and exposed himself to me. So I didn't get to put on any coconut oil. I didn't get to do my ab work I said I wanted to do. It basically was I walked to the private part at the beach. I put my stuff down. I went in the water for about 5 minutes. And then I was just sitting on the beach. I had put at least I was able to put my my sunscreen on my face. I got a little bit burnt, but it honestly doesn't look that bad. So I only did that. I was sitting. I hadn't even been able to put the coconut oil on for tanning because I was just still waiting to dry from getting out of the water. And then this man walked by exposing himself to me. Yeah, maybe it is a bit swollen. Yeah. I fell down twice when running away after the third interaction. Yeah, I believe he will be found. I'm good at remembering people's names in chat because I'm reading them. If it's said to me, I lose it. If I'm reading it a lot, very good at remembering names. The second time that he exposed himself while walking away, he was walking in the direction of children, which I'll be reacting to all of the evidence and videos that I took, so you guys will be able to see. Yeah, psychopaths, a lot of them. Yep. Thank you, David. Yeah, I am safe at home now. With my dogs and my family. Yep. Of course, potato slices, and thank you. Yeah, third interaction. Yeah, the third time he was clothed, and I'll tell it chronologically of what happened. But in the third interaction, he was walking back to the part of the beach where I was, and I was the only person there. He was gonna go back again, hoping that I wouldn't recognize it's him. He was going back to where I was the third time, because from all the times he saw me, I didn't move. I was sitting in my spot, so he didn't even know that I was coming back, but he was coming back to go back to where I was. And then I confronted him, which I have video. I have live photos of. The live photos didn't have the audio because I was at the same time on a phone call with my mom with the slight service that I had. And was calling my mom, hyperventilating, having a panic attack, explaining the situation after she had called the front desk. The front desk, and was telling me that I have to get there because they close in a half hour, and I have to be able to give them my testimony of what happened. And then that's when I came face to face with him again. I'll actually show that video quickly, just to give you, he was going back to where I was. It was quite awful. Okay. And this is him. Oh. One sec. Yeah, it's quite crazy, everything that happened yesterday. I want to make sure that I'm not. You guys can still see it. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Yeah, it was quite shocking that this all happened. And there was a guy also that, and I'll tell the story when I tell it chronologically, but there also was a guy that had been following me on Instagram for a long time. He ended up playing my music at the bar. And I said, a man just exposed himself to me. And he said, I know. And I said, not before he exposed himself to me. He just exposed himself to me now. Because, and what my sister said, like, and when we were comedy coping, this really made me laugh. She was like, he's like, the sexual assault victim that I followed just got sexually assaulted again. It's like, basically, yes. So my sister said, and I really laughed. Anyways, I am a comedy coper, so if I laugh, it's not because this is okay or funny what he did. It's because he's an embarrassment, and it's just ridiculous that this shit keeps happening to me. So this was the third interaction. These are live photos put together. I confronted him, and then he started running away like a coward. What a loser. What a loser. And I knew it was him. I identified him because he didn't have clothes on before. He did have the same hat on, but he didn't have clothes on. So I couldn't identify him by his clothes, but I saw it was the same wood grain water bottle. And that's right here, right here when he was walking right there, like in between there that the live photo didn't catch. I saw the wood grain water bottle and I went, it's the same water bottle. I was like very panicked and out of breath. I was hyperventilating. And that's what I noticed. So right here I said, it's the same water bottle. And because at first I said, are you the man that exposed himself to me? And he was acting like he didn't know what went on. And then I said, that's the same water bottle. And then he started running away. Yeah, it was crazy. Starts running away. Like how does show that you're guilty. How to show that you're guilty and you have weird fetish intent. Because you start running away immediately when confronted. You know, you don't want to explain yourself. You're afraid of getting exposed, even though you exposed yourself to me. You're a loser. You're a creepy old man with a micro penis. Yeah. This was the third interaction. I have the first two interactions that I'll react to as well. Anyways, just to give you guys a little breakdown. But let's keep responding to chat, and then I'll start giving my story. Green Draco, hi. Congrats. Yeah, so thankfully in the car before I did spray my hair lightener onto my hair, and it got even blonder. So I was in the sun a lot, so there was no audio on the third one. No, there was no audio on the third one because I guess that live photos don't capture the walk of shame. I guess photos. Huh? Thankfully, what was I saying? I'm running away. Walk of shame. What was I saying? I can't remember. But, yeah, it was really embarrassing. It was really embarrassing what that bro did. So, yeah, okay. The walk of shame. Yeah, Green Draco, hi. Okay, I'm scrolling up. I've missed a bunch. Yeah, very nasty guy. Very nasty guy. Do I feel safe when I'm out and about? Seems like local areas are dodgy. You know, I've always had, unfortunately last year, there was a man that exposed himself. That time I didn't see the person's penis. This time, this guy did expose his penis and his balls. It's just like ridiculous. Like, can I have some peace? Can I have some peace? Can I go to the beach by myself without being exposed to, without some weird man doing some weird thing? It's really just unfortunate. It's ridiculous. Yeah, there was children. When he exposed himself the second time, he was walking towards children, and you could see children in the water, in the direction of where he was walking, and his bare genitals were facing that direction. Yeah, which I have video of. Yeah. The fact that there was 3 interactions is too much, bro. It's actually too much. At first, I was angry. Like, you guys will hear me in the videos. Like, and I'm proud of myself for this. I was very confident. And I was, like, basically treating him like how I treat a troll in chat. Like, how I treat trolls in chat. Like, you're a fucking loser. You're a piece of shit. You're a sick fuck. I was basically shaming him, rightfully so. And it didn't set in for me until a few minutes after, when I realized, when he was going the other direction, but then he went out of view. Then I realized that I'm here all alone. I don't have anybody with me. I'm alone. And I'm afraid, and that he's going in the direction of children, and that I need to keep others safe. That's what I was saying before. Yeah. Last year, a man, I believe it was the same man actually now, because he was short like this person's on his butt looked the same. When me and my 2 friends were at the beach, a man did the same thing, but we didn't see his penis. He didn't expose his penis that time. It was just his bare buttocks. And so that did happen last year, but like my friend said, we thought that it was just a fluke, and like, I don't know, like, you know how we make excuses for people, like, well, maybe it didn't mean a bad thing. This guy obviously meant bad, as he did it twice. He was letting his penis and balls, and it's just ridiculous in Clearview, him and his micro penis. And another thing that I let the people know who run the place, as well as they're giving that information to the police, is he was shaved, so that's an identifying feature of him as well, for proof that I saw it. Yeah, no audio on the third one because the way that live photos work, it doesn't have if you're on a phone call, for some reason live photos don't capture the audio, so you couldn't hear what I'm saying to him in that third interaction, because those were just live photos that I put into DaVinci Resolve and made into one full video. Yep. It's not your mom ate my dog. Nope. This is a beach where children are at. Yeah. Okay. And even if he thought that was the case, he exposed himself again the second time after I made it clear as day that I don't want to see that, and I feel extremely uncomfortable about that. So, yeah. Yeah, Patrick, I haven't fully explained it yet. Yeah, thank you, Ori. Hopefully he gets arrested. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Darth Nick, hi. OCD Brain, hello. Did I say hi, Iron Enforcer? Did he hear me well? Yeah, because after I said it was the same bottle of water, yeah, because that's when he ran away. Yep. Hi, Ivan. Thank you so much for the dono. Thank you so much. Yeah, he heard me. Like, as you guys could see, he was right by me that third time, and the first time as well. You guys will see in the video he was right by me, and you'll hear what I'm saying in that as well. So yeah. So, like, he was right there. He clearly heard what I say. And when he kept talking mumbled under his breath, I made myself very audibly clear. That's when he started running away, when he realized, and I said, that's sick. And then he started running away like a pussy. Yeah. And he was going there back to where I was again. Yeah. I'm so glad that I can openly give my testimony here of what happened, and that I have my freedom of speech for this. Also, this feels like this is how I'm going to be able to feel when I can give my full stories of how I was abused in the past and exploited as a child and trafficked. So this is it feels like the start of this. This is in Canada. Manitoba, Canada. Unfortunately, Grolixify, Canadians aren't allowed. They're allowed to have guns, but we're not allowed to carry. We're not allowed to carry them. Yep. And the reason why I didn't beat him up for what he did is because our self-defense laws are very flawed. And if I were to have attacked him because of him attacking me by exposing himself, tons of them, Quincy James. Yep. The PDFs that exploited me and abused me were also from Canada. Yeah, this is all Canada. Yep. Yeah. I know. I wanted to be alone. I brought my camera because I was also going to record some talking videos, like mental health update video, and talking about how I'm doing and how my journey against my abusers is still ongoing. but my mental health has gotten better. So I was going to do a video talking about that at the beach, like a video I made at the beach years ago, last year or the year before. But unfortunately, this all happened so quickly, and my beach day was promptly ruined. We have 100,000 lakes in Manitoba. I should have brought mace, I guess. Stun guns, I don't think we're allowed, but bear mace, yeah. So I'm never going there alone again, and I'm carrying mace everywhere with me. Dog spray, bear spray, yeah. This stuff that's legal. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It should result in a permanent ban. Yeah, thankfully the people who own the beach were very, 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 very kind. And were very, 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 very kind. And so were the security guards. They were extremely kind. So yeah, they brought it to the police. I gave the evidence to the lady who runs the beach. She gave it to the police. So yeah. Yep. I cook with coconut oil as well, yep. But I also use it for tanning. Yeah. Yeah, I'll text the lady who owns the beach. Hi Joel, yes he does deserve jail time, yeah. At the very least banned from the beach. Hopefully they were able to identify him, get him, kick him out. Creepy, 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 dude. No, I'm not kidding. This is all true. He needs to take a nap at the bottom of the lake. Oh. Really? It's a crime even to use it in self-defense. Yeah, see. So, as a Canadian, in the laws in the country that I'm in, and I learned this also from my martial arts teacher. What's it called? He was attacking me by exposing himself to me, but they have to physically initiate first for it to be justified in the law. I don't want to have another case that is very high stakes and very he said, she said, and anything that would be like incriminating against me. So instead of retaliating with a physical force, I retaliated by insulting him and telling him that this is completely unwanted and he's disgusting. And then he promptly dropped his drawers again. Then he promptly committed the crime again because he was offended and wanted to like get one on me by exposing himself again because he knew that I didn't want to see it. It's ridiculous. I have all the video. I'll show. Yeah. If my dog, yeah, when I go again, I'm bringing my dogs. I'm either bringing my dogs or going with somebody. No longer am I going alone. Yeah. Yeah. I did report it. It was reported on my behalf. Yeah. Yep. Cookie and Chip channel. Hello. I recently did. Yeah. Well, I just do it myself. I do my hair, lightening it myself by using a lightening spray. Oh crap, sorry, my smoothie. By using a lightening spray. So I did recently lighten it at the beach actually yesterday because I did it in the car before I was there. So it did thankfully get to activate and lighten my hair more yesterday while everything was going on because I did it before I got to the beach. Yeah, like in America, some guys do this stuff in national parks and our walking trails. It's gross and cowardly. 100% yes, it is. Yeah, unfortunately, Rich Charizard, yeah. Yes, I know. The victim has to be harmed before they take action. That's insane. Yeah, that's the way the laws are here, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start talking about what happened. So I went to the beach yesterday. I got there at like after 3. I got there after 3. And I got to the beach after 3 yesterday. I was excited to go. I went alone. I went to church with my dad in the morning. Then we visited my dying grandma at the old folks home. And then my plan, because my off days from work, aka streaming, are Thursdays and Sundays. And I was excited to go to the beach. I wanted to go alone because I just wanted to have some me time to meditate, tan, swim in the beach, sleep. I wanted to have a nap. I never got to do that either because he interrupted me, and then I was afraid that he was going to rape me or something because I'm out on the beach all alone. If I fall asleep, wake up, and some man is trying to, assault me physically, I didn't end up being able to sleep or do any of those things. But the ideas that I had to was to go to the beach, to take a nap, to tan, to wade in the water, to dye my hair with the sun and lightning spray. Okay, thank you so much, Ivan, for the dono. You want me to do a Crash Bandicoot playthrough? Yeah, I haven't done that on the stream before. I haven't played that game ever or on the stream before. Maybe in the future. Isn't flashing considered sexual assault? It is still an assault, yes. In my opinion, it is, yeah. Yeah, we have 100,000 lakes in Manitoba. Minnesota has 10,000 lakes. Manitoba has 100,000. So yeah, that was my idea, to go to the beach, to be able to have a good time. It's my safe place. Like when in my counseling, they say for me to, go to a safe place, I either think of a trail by my place or I think of that beach. Well, it's not going to feel like my safe place anymore. That's not the place that my head's going to go to when I'm trying to think of a safe place now. But previously, this has been, a safe place for me. And when I was with my friends last year, there was a man that walked by without trunks on. But it felt like a fluke, felt like, I don't know, something else. But no, it seems like this guy or these guys frequently do this to women at the beach. So yeah. How hard is it to put on your trunks before you see people are here, and then you see with far view that there's someone ahead, and you keep your trunks off? That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Anyway, so I got to the beach after 3. I went to the beach. So there's the main part of the beach where a lot of people are there. And then if you go over these rocks, there's like miles of beach that is completely empty and very private. You just have to go over some rocks. So I went over the rocks, and I like this because being at the beach, then a bunch of people are seeing you, and I don't want like people eyeing me up and looking at me. I just want to feel safe, feel like I have some freedom and space and safety to myself. That's why I really like going at that part of the beach, because nobody ever really goes to that part. Some people do, but not many, and it's very empty and feels like a private beach and very very nice. So I go over the rocks. I go to that part of the beach, and I walk probably about a half a mile down that part of the beach until I get to a part which has a little overhanging tree that if I need, I can get shade, but it also has sun since I was excited to tan. I get to that part of the beach. I lay down my blankets and my bag that I had, and then I go into the water to just feel how the water is and to just, wade in the water for a little bit. So I went into the water and I walked down the water till it was about up here. And then I look out and nobody is anywhere on either side of the beach. So here I am in the water. You guys are where the sandbar is part of the beach. I look, there's nobody in that direction, the direction that he would be coming from, or in the other direction. I was like, wow, I have this all to myself. I feel safe. This is really nice. Nobody's looking at me. I feel comfortable. And then I walk to the shore. And I reapply my sunscreen. And then I'm just sitting on the beach, getting some sun, waiting to dry to be able to apply my coconut oil. I'm sitting there. I'm just kind of on my phone a little bit because you do get a little bit of service. I look behind. It was so crazy. I had my headphones in as well. So I took my headphones out when I was going in the water. But when I came back, I had put my headphones in and I was listening to Melanie Martinez's album. And so I didn't hear anything, but I look behind me. So I'm facing, okay, so now you guys are the water and I'm sitting on the shore. He came from this way, and then the other way is, which just leads more to Endless Beach. I'm facing that way, the place that has the Endless Beach. I have my headphones in so I don't hear anything. I happen to look behind me, and a man is there holding, I guess, what was his trunks, but not covering himself. I saw his bare balls. I saw his micro penis. I saw that he was shaved, and I was absolutely in shock. I was like, what the hell? So I have my phone, and my phone, I always have this closed. I immediately open it, the phone case that I have, and I start recording. And we shouldn't feel this way when we're exposing, when we're taking evidence of men, when you're trying to expose. It's funny, the word expose is being used multiple ways, but when I'm trying to take the video to expose what is being done to me right now, him exposing himself, I felt like afraid to put the camera on him or to start. I hesitated for a second because I'm like, well, I don't want to make this person feel uncomfortable for recording it. And then I realized this man is exposing himself to me right now. So, but I had that hint of hesitation in my brain, and it's unfortunate that we have to feel this way, like someone is assaulting your bodily safety and forcing you to see his bare balls and penis and micro penis. And I'm feeling like I feel bad that I'm having to record this. But anyways, I do start recording it. But when I record it, he is already going, here I am, he's going past me. So the only part when I scrambled to get it to start recording and I felt a hesitation, I didn't get the frontal view of him, which I saw as I said, he was shaved because that's what I saw when he exposed himself to that. He wasn't at all trying to hide it. He had some piece of cloth in his hand, but it was not covering, but he's holding it in a way so it kind of looks like he is, but it wasn't, because I could see his bare balls and his micro penis. And so then I'm starting recording, and he's walking past and just very slowly and not looking at me. And he mumbles something. I didn't hear what he said. And I'm like, dude, you guys will see in the video what I say. I'm like, dude, come on. No one wants to see that. I don't want to see your nude body. And and then the video, which I blurred it for, I can show the photo. The video, I uploaded it on YouTube privately and then used their blurring software to blur it. But this is one where I just used the draw over feature on on the iPhone to cover it. That's what he had just walked by me. And I have this full video, which I'm talking over as well. It has the audio, and that was of him walking away. He's a man in what looked like to be his 60s. Yeah, so that was him walking away after he had just exposed his bare balls and micro penis and bare ass cheeks. It's honestly ridiculous. So then he walks by, and then I don't know if you guys can see, there's some trees there. So then he went in the water and around behind there. So he was then out of view. And I was like, and I was just pissed. I was saying like, this is disgusting, bro. Come on. Are you serious? What the hell are you doing? I was, thank you so much, Eternal Harmony, for renewing your Winsboro membership. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But Diabolical, am I okay? Yes, I'm safe now. This happened yesterday. I'm just recounting the events that happened. But I am okay. Yep. Also, I should just say a pinned link in all of the chats right now is a crowdfund for a crowdfund for travel costs for me to make an appearance in Calgary, same city. Not that this abuse took place. This was in Manitoba. This isn't the first time that I've been like sexually abused, assaulted, harassed, exploited. And the crowdfund is not for this situation, but is for a past situation. But I do have a crowdfund going on right now. So if you guys can donate, please click in the pin link or the description is the first link for the crowdfund. And each time that you donate, you're supporting me as an abuse victim, a child exploitation victim, a trafficking victim. Yeah, this is urgent, this crowdfund. And when I have to go is midway through September. So if you can donate, please donate towards that. Let me respond to chat for a second before I continue. Where the story has left off now is him going around those bushes after just exposing himself to me. I'm gonna just respond to chat here. Also, I did screenshot, you guys probably heard at some point, I did screenshot, there was someone probably local, because this was interesting as well when I was calming down at the bar after the DJ played my music, and I was like, do you know who I am? I'm like, who's playing this? It was actually a bit unsettling at first because I was hyperventilating, traumatized, and then all of a sudden my music started playing, and I'm like, is this real right now? Am I asleep? What's happening? So I started asking, who's playing this? Do you know me? Like, why is my song playing right now? And then later, this woman, I guess she was in school. I was bullied really bad in school. She was mocking me. I can't remember everything she said because honestly, I wasn't really paying attention to her. But she was like, oh, thinking that people knows who she is. And then my brain actually just tuned out of what she was saying because I'm like, I don't have time for people being jealous of me after I just got an old man exposing his penis to me. But it's interesting how, haters from high school are still haters, are jealous of me, even though like I've been through so much and there's so many battles that I'm going through now. Another one, of course, with this that just happened yesterday. But I saw someone that was probably a hater from high school that did leave a comment in chat who I blocked, and I screenshotted everything. And what's weird too is they had My Little Pony as their profile picture. So yeah, just know that I screenshotted everything. And I didn't ask for my song to be played. A stranger who followed me on Instagram, he was very kind and explained himself, how he saw me, recognized me, and started playing my song as a way to pay tribute to me. Yeah, so if people want to be jealous, be haters, how about just unfollow me? Stop looking at me. Stop paying attention to me. Stop being obsessed to me. Sorry if me existing brings out things in yourself that you're not ready to face, makes you feel guilty, makes you wish you had the strength I did. I've been through so much, and I want to be able to tell my stories to be able to help others. So instead of being a hater, a flying monkey, a jealous bitch, how about you just, close the laptop for now, stop looking at me and work on yourself. Yeah, so that's crazy. But anyways, just wanted to acknowledge that and call that out. Crazy how the haters from high school, still to this day, after I just got assaulted by an old man exposing himself to me, are like hating on me and saying stuff, and like literally I just tuned them out. So weird. Like you're still like bothered by my, it's not even success. You're bothered by my presence? Oh my God. ER Salts. Oh my God, somebody just donated a huge amount to the travel fund. ER Salts, thank you so much. ER Salts, whoever you are, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the huge dono towards. You're an angel. Thank you so much, whoever that is. Thank you so much. Oh. Thank you so much. Wow. Oh. What a sweetheart. Thank you so much, ER Salts. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the dono towards it. Ever closer. Ever closer. We're 33% funded. We're 1/3 of the way. Yes. Yes. They did, Connor. They did. That's ER Salts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Thank you. It's crazy that I am assaulted yesterday while also having to battling so many other battles that are from me being sexually abused in the past. It's just insane. I don't know why these situations find me. It's actually insane. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much. Yeah, I dissociated though. I did. Josh, hi, by the way. Let me get to everybody's chat. I'm so sorry. I just in the middle of telling this story. I want to say hi to everybody. Otherwise, I'll get to a part where it's too hard to scroll up. Yeah, unfortunately, many trails are not safe, especially by yourself. 3 years ago, a young Irish lady died who was a teacher, was killed on a jog. A man jumped out from a nearby bush. This is what and choked her. She tried to fight him, but sadly she couldn't get away. Connor, this is what I was afraid of, and this is when it started setting in as well. I started panicking. I was able to get service enough to call my mom. And then I realized there's a bunch of bushes behind. It's very thick bush. And I was very afraid that he was camping out in the bushes behind me, watching me. I was very, very afraid of that. That's when it started setting in as well, that he could be watching me from the secretiveness of the bushes. And then I realized that I had to act. I couldn't. My beach day was over because I just wanted to enjoy my beach day. But I'm like, I just got assaulted. I need to make people aware of this because I'm clearly not the only person this has happened to. He's going to do this to many other people. And then I had to go run back, and then unfortunately got into the third interaction with him, which I showed and which I will show again. As I was walking off the beach, he was coming back onto the private part of the beach where he knew I was. Which when he last saw me, he saw that I hadn't moved from there, so was going back to where I was. Who knows? He was getting more and more confident. So who knows what he would have tried to do to me? I was ready to throw hands. I didn't throw hands, but I was ready to throw hands. I have martial arts training, Krav Maga, so yeah. Matthew Martin, hello. Mimi Q, hi. I know. I realize that. Wombology, hello. I realize that I have to, unfortunately, always have someone with me. I've gotten more confident going out to places in person now, because previously I was extremely afraid to leave my house because my abuser, one of my abusers, had hired private investigators into me in person that kept trying to find out where I live. So around that time in my life, I was when that first happened, I have diagnosed PTSD by a psychiatrist, by the way. So I was very, very afraid to leave my house and be in public because, unfortunately, there's on the record private investigators in person and online watching me. Hi, fuck you. You're a pedophile enabler. You're a disgusting piece of shit. But but I've gotten more confidence now to be able to leave my house. So this is unfortunate that now that I'm feeling safer to leave my house again, something like this happens. Yeah. High school never ends, the haters. It's like, why are you like so upset by me existing? Yep, private investigators equal paid harassment, 100%. They'll get their due in due time. Yes. Yeah. Yes, obviously she knew who I was and was jealous. Otherwise, she would have just wanted to find out why I'd be so popular. There was people that came up to me, said, "Oh my God, what's your name? I love your song." And I let them know. So that was really sweet. They were very kind. I didn't expect there to be like a light shone on me because I was honestly just trying to blend in and was on the beach by myself and try to have a good time. It's not my fault that some man exposed himself to me and I started having a panic attack because of the entire interaction, and I had to let people know about it, and then was going like this in public and stimming and playing with my hair. I wasn't incriminating on anybody else. Like, if me existing and me looking stressed and being sad is like pissing you off and you're mad that somebody recognized me and was a long-time follower on Instagram and wanted to pay tribute to me and make me feel confident in the moment by playing my music, and then you're mad that I said, "Oh my God, do you know who I am? Who's the one that knows me and started playing my song?" Asking out of curiosity. Well, I'm already in a heightened panic state, and you're being a jealous bitch. Like, there's nothing to even be jealous about here. Make your own music. Like why are you anyways, that was weird as well. But I completely, after I heard she was saying something about me, I literally just tuned her voice out. I stopped listening. Anyways, that was an interesting part. Yeah, it's fine though. But I just bring that up because that person, because there was a hater who joined chat as well and tried to leave a rude comment. So yeah, just saying, no, I was aware. No, I know who you are, and you're disgusting. You are a hater. Focus on yourself. Okay, Mr. Redwine, thank you so much for the $5 dono. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. Yeah, so no, I don't need anybody to attack anybody. I don't promote violence. I promote people using their voice, standing up for themselves, of course, fighting back if it's justified within the laws of your country or state. And I did not attack this person, but they did attack me by exposing themselves to me. But yeah, no, it was an old man. I'll be showing the videos soon, Mr. Redwine. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Josh, I was really upset as well. I started reverting, and I'm sorry if the look on my face made me stand out and that girl got mad that I'm a victim. I don't even know. The girl that knew me from high school is I don't know. But I started reverting, and when I'm reverting, my voice goes higher pitched. I start going like this. Same happened when I was on the stand. Then my dad told me you don't have to do that, and then I didn't even realize I was doing it. But when I get really triggered, I start reverting, dissociating. You could call it an alter. I don't know. But what's the proper term for it? But I started reverting, and it was very traumatizing. And then I was very glad that my mom and my sister showed up. Reverting, regressing, potato slice, yeah. Also, wait, I was laughing internally at what you said. When the woman with visual agnosia sees you, you know you effed up. Oh my god. Yeah, it's dissociating. Yeah, I started dissociating. It was that. That's what I'll call it. Thank you, Nicholas. Me too. Yeah, I literally did nothing wrong. And if me using my voice having to report a crime that just happened to me is like making you like intimidated by me, like that's so weird. That's actually so weird, and I'm so confused by that thought process. Anyways, yeah. I do. Yes, Connor. Yes, and I will be showing the videos blurred here so that it's appropriate for YouTube. Let me keep looking. Sorry if I missed some stuff. Type chat again. Eventually when you can learn how to appear on Phase, they back off when they get no reaction. I'm glad that I just started tuning her out completely. It's like, I don't have time for this. Thank you, Dale. Thank you, Richard. She will premiere with Lightweight, though. It's a great song. Yeah, stream like when you said you hope you can stream Man Cave soon. It will be coming out. Soon. Yep. Man Cave will be released soon. Stay ready. It's going to be fire. You can already hear clips of it on my Patreon and on my Instagram from my friend's performance to it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, a lot to deal with. Yep. I really do. And it never stops. Yeah, unfortunately, I did see what I saw in my body, unfortunately, does remember seeing his micro penis. Yeah. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, Joel. Yeah. He should be charged for what he did. Yes. Wow, Mima Q. Hell yeah. Is this GBS? Hi, GBS. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Yes, and this is so true. Josh. Sadists actually glow when they make someone dissociate, by the way. Yeah, yep. Okay. Lunch break, how have I been? Yeah, just giving a story of how a man exposed himself to me unprompted yesterday. So just going over that and this just chatting. Thank you so much, Angel Page. Thank you so much. Absolute. Yeah, I agree. I agree, David. I agree. Okay. I've never seen them. Yeah, I agree, David. It means exactly what it says. A man exposed himself to me, unfortunately, yesterday. I'm telling the story of what happened. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And for the record, yeah, the hater that was trying to attack me said, get off the drugs. I'm not on drugs. And I was completely sober yesterday. So be mad that you're just a disgusting person and trying to demean people. You're disgusting. Okay. Hooter8733. Okay. Okay. That's you? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Sorry, I just never seen you type in chat before. Thank you. I did not attack him in retaliation. No. I did verbally tell him off though, which you guys will hear. And it's insane that they get energized by that. It's absolutely sick and demonic. GBS. It's not for fun things, unfortunately. Like it's not a it's not a vacation. It's for me to have to go on the stand and give my testimony again and fight for my freedom of speech. So, yeah. I go to therapy every week. I actually go 8 times a month because I also do group. So 8 times a month I have therapy. My dad was, yes, David. Yep. And he's allowed to whisper in my ear. And then the other team tried to give me hell for that, and then they were told off by the person who's in charge and makes decisions. And okay, Joel, thank you so much. Joel, thank you so much. Sorry. Joel, thank you so much for the $20 dono. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Aw, Curtis, it's totally okay. It's totally okay. Thank you so much, Joel. God bless you. God bless you. Whoops, my fan turned off. I'm starting to get hot. Thank you so true, Eternal Harmony. I'm appreciative and very thankful for the angels in chat. Yes, David. Yes, that's correct. Okay, now I'm going to continue telling my story. So where we last left off was the man exposing himself, walking by, and then going in the water and then behind there. And I knew, and I actually immediately typed in the Discord saying, I just know that this man is going to walk back and expose himself again. I said, I know that he's going to walk back when he's coming back and expose himself again. And then when he did do that, it was hilarious to type in the Discord saying, and he just did it again. And he just did it again because I know how these people are. So anyways, so he walks behind there and then I'm sitting there and I'm just like pissed and I'm like telling him off like, this is fucking ridiculous, you douchebag, etc., etc. And then I was just like in shock and like just like shaking my head, and I was angry and I was like, this dude's ruining my day. Like, really, I'm trying to relax here and this guy's coming here and ruin my day. So I was kind of pissed. I was updating my Discord. I was updating my mom and my sister what's going on because thankfully you get 1 bar of service there. So I was updating everybody, and yeah, and soon enough he comes back again from that way. And starts making his way back, and you guys will see in the video I have that interaction as well. Then he does have his trunks on at the beginning and he's wading out in the water, and then once he's past me he goes to the shore, and I said, yeah, of course, now you're going into the shore because you're now avoiding me. And then I yelled to him something to the likes of, which you guys will hear me say in the video when I show you the evidence, saying, yeah, you sick fuck. And then I say, and you have a small fucking penis. And that's what's funny is he didn't turn his head around there at the first one. I said, you sick fuck. But when I said you have a small fucking penis, then he turns his head back. Like, that's what pissed him off. He's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm a sick fuck. I'm not gonna look around for that. But when I say you have a small fucking penis, that's when he turns around, like he's offended by that. That's worthy of having to say, wow, look back, like, wow, did you really just say that? And then after that, he drops his drawers again. He drops his drawer. It's just ridiculous. When my sister said after the fact, it made me laugh because it's comedy cope. She's like, you essentially rage baited him. I was treating him like how I treat a troll in chat. Like how you treat a troll in chat. I just like piss off, like, bro, get out of here. You're ban evading right now. And anyway, so then he drops his drawers again as he's walking away. As he's walking towards the direction of where children are, and children are in the water. So if they were to look there, they'd see that why is everything skin from there down? Because he just dropped his drawers. So and I get that on video of him dropping his drawers and taking them fully off of his legs. I'm like, wow. And so, yeah. And then he went to the part, instead of going around the rocks, he went through the part which goes through a bit of a campground. And then, I saw him go that way. So then I was still just like pissed. And at this part, I wasn't traumatized, shaking, fearing for my life. But then once I realized, after about like a few minutes had passed and I was updating people, and then my mom and sister were texting me back like, oh my God, what's going on? And then the Discord was saying, you need to tell the police, you need to report this. And then it was settling in how I'm alone on this beach. He could be camping out in the bushes behind me, watching me. And then realizing that this is very serious and that I need to bring this to everybody's attention. That's when I started panicking and getting sad and scared. And then I was no longer angry. I was very upset and sad and started crying. So, and then I called my mom and was explaining everything to her. And I said, I just want to enjoy my beach day. It's ruined now. And then I was talking to my mom, updating my mom. My mom said she said, call the front desk. I said, I don't want to call them. I said, can you call them? So then my mom called the front desk. Then she called me back. Then she said, they need me to come to the front desk and explain what happened to them. And then... So then I started gathering my stuff while I was crying, panicked, and shaking my head. And like, I just wanted to have a good time. It's over before it's begun. That's how it felt. It's over before it's begun. So then I packed up all of my stuff. I put my shawl on. I started walking back to the beach. I took photos of his footprints in the sand. I started documenting, his footprints, and then I tried to go in the water by the rocks the way I'd first came, but the water had the tide had started coming in, and I told my mom, I said, it's very hard to see where the rocks are because the water's murky, it's a lake. And my mom told me that she said, you're going to fall, Charlotte. You can't go that way. I said, I don't want to go the way that's through people's campground. She said, Charlotte, you have to. You're going to fall over. Never mind the fact that I have my bag with my camera and my keys to my car and everything else in it. So then I turned around, even though I felt like it was the wrong thing. Like I should just try my best to walk over the rocks, even though I can't see them, even though I'm starting to fall over. I went and turned and I went back through the other way, which is the way that I saw him go. And as I'm going through that way to get off the beach, that's where I have the third interaction with him, which I realized that it was him by his water bottle. So this was me. Yeah, you see the path that he goes down. That is the way that it does go through the campground. That's why I don't like going that way. I don't want to intrude in people's space. But that's the way that he went. And then it was just crazy that by that timing, he went and put on his clothes and then was going back there to go back to that part of the beach where I was when he had last saw me. I wasn't moving from my spot. I was sitting there and he was going back there again to where I was. Yeah. So yeah. So that's the way. So that's when I came into the interaction with him the third time. And then when I was really hyperventilating by that point. That's when I started barely being able to breathe. And barely being able to breathe, especially when I saw him and so close. And then I realized it was the same water bottle and it is in fact the same man. Then I was in very much disbelief and can't believe that I just saw him again and that it's happening. And then I started running. And then I started running in the opposite direction to go to security because I'm like, I have to make it. Well, I didn't know there was security at that point. Well, I did. Did I see them at all that day? I'm not sure if I did. But going the other direction to go to the front desk where my mom had called, where the ladies were expecting me and they closed in 30 minutes. So I started running away because I was so scared he was right there. I didn't know if he's going to try to come back. So then, I was running and then it felt like, what I explained to my sister is it felt like a nightmare. It felt like Resident Evil, in nightmares when you're trying to run and you keep falling over and you can't get back up. In Resident Evil where the main character always falls over and you're like, dude, this is like a moment where you can't fall over. Well, I fell over twice. And as I showed at the beginning of my stream, I had some scratches. I also have the photo of this was it right after. Do I have it here? Yeah, this was right after. This was right after the night after I had gotten home. You can see my scratches there, and that was the dirt that was on my leg from falling over twice as I was running in the opposite direction. And then so now I'm not going to give Resident Evil hell anymore for having the main character fall over because I fell over twice as I was running away while hyperventilating, while having a panic attack and PTSD episode due to just having someone expose themselves to me and then seeing that person again and them trying to pretend it wasn't them and then me realizing identifying features and then that person cowardly scampering away and then me trying to get to other people besides him. Yeah. So then, let me look. I'm going to stop there. So this is right after I saw him and I fell over and then I was running towards the front desk. Then I'm going to just look at chat for a second here and then I'll go back to the story. Hi, Sergeant Donut. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I hurt his ego when I said, hey, I was just telling him what I saw, that he has a small fucking penis. Hi, Cubs. This unfortunately did happen when I went to the beach yesterday. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and this is so true. It's so telling that sick people are always cowards too. They have nothing of value in them. This is what's so interesting. It's like they never pick on someone their own size. They will never pick on someone their own size. They go after people that they see as being vulnerable. The title is What Happened, Drew Too Fast, and I'm giving the testimony of what happened. Yep. So yeah. They never pick on someone their own size. They're weak. They go after vulnerable people. They run away cowardly when someone confronts them on the crime they committed. Yeah, it's very. He was old. He looked like he was about in his 60s. And yeah, David. No, it's true. It was important to do what you guys said, and you were correct. And going through the camp was a good decision. Instead, climbing across the merged rocks is really dangerous. Yes, I'm glad that my mom encouraged me to go the other way, even though it means that I just ended up getting in contact, third interaction with the same man again. It was just really unlucky and unfortunate, but God made it happen that way so that I could get evidence. So that I can get evidence. So that's what I understood in the moment as well. And my mom let me know, and chat let me know as well, like Discord, that that these things are happening to me and happen to me because I am hyper vigilant to record these situations out of hypervigilance and safety to protect myself. I am the kind of person that would have the evidence up to standard that the police would require for them to be able to do a proper case to get him arrested, and also to protect others. I'm the person that could gather enough evidence and give the testimony and use my voice, which I am strong with using my voice. I've always been someone who's good at public speaking, to be able to protect others. So, and I did realize this from my mom saying it, from Discord saying it, and as well from myself, just realizing that God is giving this trial to me because I'm the one who can handle it and to be able to document it properly, whereas other people might not. So yeah, due to hypervigilance from my PTSD and everything that's happened in the past, and private investigators coming after me. So now I'm extremely quick with readying my stuff to be able to document evidence in moments of crisis. I am okay, yes. I am okay now, yeah. Right, Sergeant Donut, yeah. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, exactly. Praise God, yeah, amen. Yeah. Okay, I just made a prayer quickly and thanked God. Drew, hello. Yes, I remember you, Israel Sabo from Puerto Rico. I'm glad I took the advice, David. I'm really glad I did. I needed to. Yep, Arfa, yep. I spotted an actual psychopath in nature. He was in nature at the beach, yeah. Wild psychopath spotted, actually. Yep. So I totally agree, Joel. I totally agree. Chance, hi. So we saw, me and my friends last year had a man do the same thing while we were at the beach, and we think it might have been him because I think it was him because he had the same butt. But it might have been a different guy, but I think it is. So this is a repeat offender. Also, the people that run the place said that they've had someone do this before. So this is a problem of somebody doing this at the beach and making other people uncomfortable. But I was the first to have the evidence like this. Yeah. So true. Forgot about Prey. Lesbians never expose themselves to women without asking. Why do men think it's okay? So true. He's a psychopathic man, of course. It's a weird situation. Same butt. Yeah, yes, and that's what my friend says as well. He looked like it was the same butt. I can't remember the guy's face from last year, but like his flat butt looked similar as the last guy. That being the identical, bro, it was on full display, so it's all I remember from the situation last year. Last year, the guy didn't expose his penis, though. This time he did. I saw his bare shaved balls and micro penis. Of course, I didn't know Take Two Studios. No, I didn't at all. No, I didn't at all. You're weird to think anybody would. Hi, user on this channel. You're weird to think anybody would like that. You sounds like the kind of guy that would do that hoping somebody would like it. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants to see it, you sick fuck. Yeah. Imagine the police lineup, but they have to all turn around and moon. That's the identifying butt. Oh, yeah, they all got flat butts, but that's definitely the one. It sounds ridiculous, but I swear it was the same butt. They were both short, so... And at first, I didn't really see his face. He had glasses on. He had a hat on. I thought he was a young guy. Then I saw him after with the same water bottle, realized it was him, and saw it was an old man with graying hair. I'm dead. Oh my god. Robert, you can watch it back at the beginning after to catch it. This won't be privated. Okay. Looking to ask again. Yes. Okay. So what separates that part of the beach from the other part of the beach is you have to walk across all these rocks. So I'll show in the video and you can see it in the Discord if you want to. You can see children in the water past the other side of the rocks, which is like the main part of the beach. Yes, this happened to me, Robert. Yeah. So he was still on the other side of the beach, but them out in the water, the kids would be able to see some man on the other side of the beach, bare. So that's where, and that was where he was at that point walking away, and when he dropped his drawers the second time. So, yeah, Curtis, somebody said, did you like it though? Yeah, I banned them, but yeah, they're called Take Two Studios. That was their name, if you want to look at their account. Yes, me, McHugh, yep. Hi, Cyber Warrior. Hello, Adian. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know if the parents were in the water with the kids. All I know is that the kids in the water would be able to see his bare front, which is very inappropriate. Yeah. Arfa. Yeah. Okay. I think I did handle it really well. I'm happy with how I handled it. Oh, thank you so much, Chance, for the gifted membership. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was someone in chat. Yeah, and that's the person's name above. Yeah. Yeah, that's the person's name. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Yeah, Arfa, you dodged it again. I might be able to give out gifted subs. Let's see if it's the day yet. It might be. I can. Arfa, you might get it. Arfa! Are you going to get it? I'm betting that he isn't. Because he dodged it so much, it's more likely that he still won't get it at this point. His luck's so bad. Okay, one sec. Well, these are going in. I'm going to go pee really quick, okay? Well, there's a lot of... There's a lot wrong with these people. Is where I belong down at the... I love that so much. Okay, I'm gonna just... And then I'll continue telling the story. Where we're stopping at is I fell down on on the way after I saw him after the third reaction and was running to the front desk. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go pee and yeah, I'm gonna go pee. I still have quite a bit of water, but I do have to pee. And of course, if you can donate towards a Crown Fund, I'd much appreciate it. It's in the pin link. Maybe it's turned off. Arfa, Google it. Google it. Okay, be right back. One sec, everybody. You can also, yeah, for happy things, you can check out my music here. I'll be right back continuing the story of what happened. Okay, I'm back again now, everybody. Sorry, I'm back now. I saw it only came to my email, so I have my email up now, so I'll make sure that I won't miss any donos. There was another dono towards my crowdfund, so thank you so much, guys. Believe it or not, the crowdfund that I have as an abuse survivor, child exploitation survivor, trafficking survivor, that crowdfund is surprisingly not in relation to the assault that took place against me yesterday, but is for another very much more a serious situation. So thank you so much for the dono. If anybody is able to dono, please donate towards the crowdfund in the pinned link. That is for the travel cost for the appearance I have to make for a very serious reason. It's not a happy thing. It's extremely stressful, and it's not at all a vacation of body or mind. It's for a very serious reason in regards to me being a survivor of all those things. So thank you so much for the donation towards it. So thank you so much for the donation towards it. Thank you so much. Let me just say hi to everybody that I missed while I was just quickly using the bathroom, and then I'll go back into giving my testimony of what happened yesterday. I will not be playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey today. No gaming. This is just a chat and me explaining what happened. And if there's time at the end, I might do some Power Washer Simulator while chatting with chat. Or doing Jackbox games, but I don't know. This is taking a long time, so yeah. Yep. Yeah, this is a dress. So I'm wearing an outfit that is, I wore the shawl yesterday, but this is a very nice beach dress. This is a very nice beach dress that I sometimes wear to the beach, but I didn't wear it yesterday, but yeah, the shawl I did. So yeah, I did a little laundry washing all the stuff from the beach. So yeah, and like I was feeling pretty. I was feeling confident. I was feeling safe yesterday, and then that all happened. It was very unfortunate. I was feeling confident by myself, beautiful, womanly. Yeah, so then that happened. Unfortunately, yeah. Thank you, Vigilant, for the welcome back. Thank you, David. Thank you. Yeah. You guys are just glad I'm here. It's okay if there's no games, okay? Yeah, true. I did face him without fear. I knew that I could fight back if he tried to attack me. I was afraid that he would be illegally carrying a firearm, but he had no pants on. So where would he hide that firearm? So I was ready to throw hands though if he came at me. Yeah. But in Canada, even if somebody exposes themselves to you, if they don't hit you, you can't hit them back. So that's why I didn't. And I just verbally stood up against him and said how disgusting he was. Yeah, I have a lot of white dresses. I've realized this while bringing out my summer clothes. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mimi Q. So true, forgot about Prey. No, I'm back, sorry. Yeah. Oh. Communicates with Sasquatches? Yeah. Yesterday was the last hot day, and it's my first day at the beach all year. I've been busy streaming. I've been trying to get my hours in for the months that I'm here. I've been trying to stream a lot, so I missed some beach days. My sleep schedule has been messed up. Um, yeah, yeah, so I didn't get to go to the beach until yesterday. It was the last warm day for at least a week. And then that happened, yeah. It is secluded there. It is at that part, which makes me feel safe there. But then I realized, then the kind lady who helped me, which I'll get to that part, she also said, yeah, you can't be alone by yourself in those areas. You're vulnerable. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So no, Joel, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the jewels. Thank you so much for the jewels. And oh, and that's completely okay. Donate to the crowdfund when you can. It'll be going until it's completed, or until I have to go to Calgary with till I go to Calgary in middle of September. So yeah, it will be up. It kind of is, David. It is. I unintentionally do have that kind of fashion. Yeah. This is so true. Not unusual. Cry after, yeah. It's one of the ways the body releases stress. Yeah. After I knew he was gone, that's when I emotionally broke down and started panicking. I'm glad that I did get to lighten my hair a bit yesterday, though. Yeah, it is lighter. The Sun In Sun Bum hairspray worked, because thankfully I put it in before I left. So even though I couldn't tan because of that, the hair lightener did work because I sprayed it in the hair. I love the dimension it has. Like, I'm really happy with how it's turning out. Yeah. Like, look at all the different color. It's really nice now. Yeah. Yeah. I did get some sun, though. Yep. Yeah. Secluded is actually less safe. That's what I've come to realize now. Really nice beach. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, our lakes are quite polluted here, but they're safe to swim in. Ananda, welcome back to a stream. Throwing rocks and chasing him till he fell naked. Yeah, I didn't do that, but Thomas. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah. NC native. I will go back to the beach. So my best friend's gonna be coming out in 9 days. So I'm really excited for that. We're gonna go to the beach, and they said that because at first I said I don't want this experience to ruin that beach for me. But my friend said that they looked into other beaches that we can go to if I don't want to go to that one. So I told them it was really nice that they looked into that. Thanks, NC. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, Cubs. Thanks, Joel. Hi, Rooney. Did I read your comment? Okay, no, let me go up. All these... You know, what is so true, Curtis, is it can't be fixed. It's shown that psychopathy, PDFs, offenders cannot be fixed. So they cannot be healed. They cannot ever fix. So we have to treat them with the law as such. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, David. I should try to reclaim it. It's just another way to defeat him. He's banned, but I'm allowed to go back. Yeah. As long as I feel comfortable. Thanks, Dale. And see. You know, that's the offensive part, too. that like he thought that doing that was gonna like make a move and that I'd be like interested, or it's a combo of a bunch of things. He clearly is a voyeur. He clearly is a voyeur. He did it twice, so he does this serially. Yeah, yeah. The fact that he thinks doing that would like his micro penis would impress me, and that I'd be like, oh yeah, come over here. Like, it's actually ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's just so offensive in so many ways. Yeah. 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 Yes, calling these creeps out. Let's keep calling them out. Let's keep calling them out and publicly shaming them justifiably so. So yes, where I was last is I kept falling down like in Resident Evil or in like in a nightmare. Then I was hyperventilating. I was still on the phone with my mom. Then I finally make it to a part where there's security. The security was amazing and incredibly kind. It was all these big, tall black guys, and they were extremely kind and wanted to keep me safe, took everything seriously, said, we're going to look out for these. We're going to look for this guy. We're going to find this guy. We're going to find this guy. And them shaking their head at what he did. And then when I found the security, I also found, there was also this lady there. She was incredibly kind and she was a safe space. So then she said, come with me, I'll drive. I explained the situation to them. I explained what happened. And during that time, then my mom realized I was safe and with safe people. So I hung up the phone call and I talked to the lady and she helped me go to the front desk. She took me in her vehicle and went to the front desk and then we made it to the front desk. Oh yeah, wait, before I went to her vehicle, the owner was driving up that way and then she saw me talking to people. She stopped. She said, "Are you the girl?" I said, "Yes." And then I started explaining and then I showed her my phone with the photos and then she saw the phone with the photos. Then she took a photo of the photo on my phone, one of them which showed his face, which was this one. Let me bring it up. Oh yeah, I might need to zoom in on it. Can I zoom in? Yeah, which was this one, which was this photo of him in the third interaction. So I showed her that. She took a photo of that photo. She gave me her, this is not his stuff, by the way. He was going through someone else's campsite. And then she, let's keep it zoomed in so that in case anybody knows who he is, this is just good. Well, I continue telling for a bit. So then she gave me her phone number. So then I texted her all of the evidence that I took. Also, why is that? Wait, I just realized that. Why is his hand going like this, like the size of his micro penis? I just realized that. But anyways, so then, so yeah, she got that photo, I showed her that photo. And then, 4:43 p.m. or 14:43. That would have been, no, it wasn't 2. It was later than that. I think it was 4:43 p.m. And then so that's him. Yeah, guys, screenshot that if you know him, if you're from Manitoba. And then, she got the evidence. I gave her the evidence. And then the other kind lady drove me to the front at the what's it called, at the front, so I could talk to the people, so that I could be in AC, so that I could center myself, because I was panicking. I was hyperventilating so much. I could barely breathe. I was could barely breathe. I was in a panicked state. And then they had a Starlink there, so I was able to log into the Starlink and send the evidence easier, as well as to my mom. And then so she was trying, and then, oh my God, I got re-triggered because there was a guy who had similar floral shorts to him, but then I realized it wasn't him because this guy's very short. And that guy was tall, so I knew it wasn't him. But it like made my heart start going against, because I thought it was the same guy. And I started taking a photo, but then I realized it wasn't him. So then I felt safe. And then we went to, maybe I didn't have the internet there. I can't remember what time I got the internet. Might have been we went by the bar. So we went to the Tiki Bar. Yeah, people can easily confirm his face because of the photos I took, thankfully. Thankfully, I took so much evidence, the amount of evidence I take. Like, what's funny is my sister always says to me, if you were to see a Bigfoot, you'd get a high quality photo of it, because I'm so quick with my phone, out of hypervigilance. Ever since I started having people stalk me with private investigators in person and online, it put me into a state of hypervigilance. So, which I still have to this day, as well as my diagnosed PTSD. So it's effect of that. So anyways, I was able to gather the evidence very, very well. Yeah, I can take him off the screen. Yeah, you guys saw him enough. He's an evil, old, disgusting man. Gross man. And, so then I went to the Tiki Bar with the lady, and then I had the internet there. Thankfully, they gave it to me. Oh my God, yeah. And then I was panicked. So like, if people looked at me, they could see I was going through something. Something's not normal. I called my mom again, because the lady said to me, she said, you really should, because I said, I asked my family to come out, but then I don't know if they're going to come out. And she said, you need to call back and say that you need your family to come here, because I don't think that it's safe for you to drive yourself home because of the panic state that I was in. It wouldn't have been good if I was driving. So I called my family back again, and they said, yep, we can come over. And then they started heading over. Both of them had to come, my mom and my sister, so that both my mom and my sister, so that somebody could drive my vehicle, and then also the vehicle that they came in. So it is good I have all this evidence. Yep. Yeah. I did everything perfectly. I really tried to do everything proper. Yeah. I really, because of my hypervigilance and immediacy to start recording situations that are sus, even if it's embarrassing, makes me look weird. Because of this, I'm able to get evidence like that. What my sister said as well, and made me laugh, she's like, the amount of evidence that you take is like what the cops are like, what is like the gold standard. And so many cases, they're like, there's not enough evidence or whatever. The amount of evidence that I take is so like beyond that standard that it's like, there's definitely enough. So yeah, that's hilarious. I don't know yet. RWD, I'm not sure yet. They were looking for him, though. Yeah, I know, Curtis. There are people that get away with these things. It's awful. It is awful. I don't know, Thomas. I don't know if they got them. I know that the cops have my evidence. I don't believe I left. I asked them if they need me to stay. They said they don't, but the lady who owns the beach said that they gave the evidence to the cops. The security are looking for them, and him, and people said that they saw him wading through the water and going all through everybody's campsites. So many people saw him, and there's a lot of evidence, and I will text the lady who owns the beach tomorrow to ask her. Yeah. I just feel embarrassed when I start recording things in such situations, because people are like, why is she recording? There's been situations. And, or it's like, I feel embarrassed that I'm recording, but I don't need to feel bad. Documenting, people are going to hate, haters are going to hate. And if people are mad that I'm protecting myself by gathering evidence, be mad. I'm not doing it secretively. I'm doing it openly. So yeah. Yes, Thomas, they do. Yes. That's part of it. Yeah. I'm recording because I'm smarter than them. Yeah, I'm recording because of my hypervigilance to protect myself. Yeah. If people don't want to, I just have a hypervigilance to gather evidence, and it has served me well in the past and is serving me well now in the future. I got his face. He's completely identifiable now. Thanks, Josh. Thank you. Yeah. I'll zoom in on his face again, so that you can really see his face. Here. Sorry, look away for a second, Curtis. This is him. That's him, yeah. Yep. Hi, Adam. Nihila, hi. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Thomas. I haven't reacted to the videos yet, but I'm going to be reacting to the videos. Yep, I got him exposing himself on video in real time, yeah. From my camera, yep. Yes, he is Cyber Warrior. Hi, Alan. Yeah. Thanks, David. Yeah, I hope they catch him as well, Joel. Actually, let me make a prayer. Okay. Yep. He did, Alan. Unfortunately, that did happen. Yep. Yeah. That's the guy. Yeah. That's the guy, yep. Yeah, so, oops. Yeah. Okay, I'm closing that for now before I get in. So I'm still telling the story. So now I'm at the, no problem, Cubs. Now I'm at the, it's a really high quality photo. Like, you really can identify him. It's in focus. Like, it's in focus. That's what I prayed for as well, Josh. And it's in focus and it's like incredibly identifiable. Yes, Thomas. I think that's what Cubs is doing. Yep. I'm glad. Yeah. I'm glad that I'm okay and safe now and evidenced it all. So yeah, then I was at the bar sitting with the lady, and then I'm explaining, I'm called my mom. She said she's coming over. I hung up with my mom. I'm explaining it a bit over the phone, what's going on. So talking about it. So people might be looking, I wasn't talking super loud. I'm just talking in a regular voice, but some people are nosy and listening to others, which I then realized someone who I think I went to high school with, a woman that I went to high school with was like mad that I'm giving my story to the woman who I'm talking to next to me. And then that someone started playing my music and people were a fan of me, and she was mad about that. Anyways, I'll talk about that. So I hung up with he is Thomas, he is. So then I hung up with my mom. I visibly looked very panicked, and my mom and my sister were about to be on their way. I visibly looked panicked. If anybody looked at me, they knew something was wrong. It's fine though. Like, I was safe and I was just trying to calm down at the tiki bar. And then all of a sudden, while I'm talking to the woman next to me, who was very kind, all of a sudden my song starts playing. All of a sudden, Sucker For You by Charlotte Winslow starts playing. And I'm like, what? I was extremely confused, taken aback. I was like, am I awake? Is this a dream? Am I in psychosis right now? Like, what's going on? Why am I hearing my song playing right now? And I'm looking around, and it was unsettling for me because I'm already panicked. I'm in a state of PTSD, trauma, reverting, dissociating, traumatized. And all of a sudden my song starts playing. And I was like, what's going on? What's going on? So then I start looking around. I said, this is my song. I said, who's playing this? Who knows who I am? Do you know who I am? I asked the lady, I asked the lady at the bar, And she said, no. I said, who's choosing the music then? I said, who's choosing the music? I'm like, my music isn't popular enough yet for this to randomly just be on repeat, be on one of the songs in someone's playlist and then she said, he's the one playing the music. So I open the door at the back of the tiki bar, and I'm actually recording all of this. I've had my phone because I thought maybe I was being trolled. Or I thought that I wasn't sure of the intent at first. I was in this hypervigilant, traumatized state. So I was recording all of this. I'm not going to show that video to respect the guy's privacy, since it is, yeah, right, Alan? Since it was with good intent and it's not part of the evidence. So it's not something that I'm going to show just out of privacy for that person, and not needing to show that. But I was recording while the song was playing, and I was like incredibly shocked and confused why this is happening. Yeah, exactly. I know. This is exactly it, David. You didn't know if the guy was targeting me as a follow-up somehow. Yes, correct. So then I was very confused by this. But then, yeah, I talked to the guy. I'm recording this as it's happening. And he says that he's a longtime follower on my Instagram, and he knows me, and he just recognized me, saw me, and wanted to play my song as a tribute to me. Sucker for You, my first release, which is one song that's not released anymore because I had a bad experience with the producers. They scammed money out of me and then were verbally abusive to me. So Sucker for You is still on YouTube if you guys want to hear it. It's too many things in a row. That's what I kept saying, is too much is happening. Too much is happening today. Anyway, so he recognized me. He saw me and he just wanted to play my song to make my day anyways. Then I said, a man just exposed himself to me, and he said, I know. And I said, I don't know if I said this moment, but I said, a guy just exposed himself to me now on the beach. What my sister said after, I thought this is so funny. I already said this earlier, but it's like the sexual assault victim I follow just got sexually assaulted again. It's like, yes, I know. Yes, this did just happen. Anyways, my sister said that, and that made me laugh, but it was just like, it's like, wow. Yeah, so, because I'm always posting on my story and reposting stuff about abuse survivors and stuff, because I myself am, and what happened to me yesterday is a small thing comparatively to all of the horrific abuse and exploitation that I've been through. But yeah, so he told me his name. He said that he just wanted to play he knew who I was and he wanted to play my music. So I realized it was with good intent. It wasn't negative intent, and he was a good guy. Anyway, so I thanked him, and then I said, please play Lightweight, because they were doing a country music fest, and Lightweight is very family friendly and country. So then he played as well, and I was really happy. And then there was this kind couple that said they really liked my music, and then they asked what my name was, because they said they really liked my music. I explained how I write and produce my music, and yeah, so that was a very positive thing. I felt some love there. And then yeah, they asked what it was and stuff. Then later when I was there, so then where did I go? Yeah, it was when I was with my mom later, and the girl who must have went for high school with me. I don't remember her. She looks different. I don't know, than she did in high school. I don't know. Her hair was up. I don't know if she's gained weight since high school or what, but she looked very different. She looked very different, so I didn't recognize her, but she's making snide comments about me. I'll get to that point. That's not yet, because that was later when I was at the tiki bar. So then yeah, it was Sucker for You that he played first. And then I was like, oh my God, it was so much happening at once. Me trying to calm down after this man just exposed himself to me, and I was just brought to safety. And then my song playing, and then I'm not sure what's happening. Then I just realized he's a longtime follower of me on Instagram and a fan of my music. And then I'm explaining what just happened to me. And then the kind people said that they like my song. Then they play my song. Also made me realize that Studio One is just, as a DAW, this is just me nerding out with music production for myself. When listening to songs, then he played Prodigy as well later. That was the first song I produced and released on my own. I realized how much better just like the in DAW instruments are on Logic comparatively to on Studio One. So I'm so excited to be transitioning over to use Logic full time now with the new MacBook. So yeah, I'm not AI. A clown about the town. I am not AI, but I'm not English. I'm from Canada. But I have Scottish and Welsh ancestry. I am 50% Ukrainian ancestry, and Ukrainian ancestry, and then I'm also Scottish, Welsh, and Czechoslovakian, and a little bit of Spanish. Yep. Yeah, thank you, David. Hearing on the main thing, I'm like, yeah, the way the instruments are for full surround sound is much better on Logic than it can be hard on Pro Tools as well. I really love Logic. Wait, Arfa, I'm going to use that. Arfa. That's hilarious. Yeah, Josh. Yeah. Luma, hi. Reality is stranger than fiction. Yeah, it is. My left pinky toe is Spanish. I'm just like a tiniest a bit. I do have everything I need. Yeah, so true, David. It's just about, getting past my fear and releasing and finishing everything, which I will be doing, and I do feel more motivated now. So, Man Cave will be out soon. It's only on Patreon right now, but you can find my released music there. Yeah. But can I do 432 hertz? I might be able to on Logic. I actually haven't looked into that yet. Yeah, Lightweight. Lightweight is like such a great first song for everybody to listen to. And written and produced 100% by me. Oh, that's where the mum comes from. Yeah, my mom. Oh, you're Welsh. Okay, yeah. So then where did I... Oh, yeah, so then the lady said, here, come to the part. So they had an event going for country music. That was in the other part of the beach that normally you'd have to pay $75 to... Lightweight. Yeah, Lightweight was released last fall. Josh, here's the link for it. I first started writing this song in 2020, but it's released now. Okay, sorry, Curtis. Yeah, you can do that. Yep, you can do that, Curtis. Get your sleep story to keep you up. He exposed his micro penis and bare balls and bare ass. John. Yeah, you love it. Okay, wait. Yeah, Josh, you know it. Thank you. So, yeah. You heard me sing it live. Okay, yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's fully released now and everything. And then Man Cave will be my next song that's released, which only on Patreon right now, but also you can hear it from my friend's performance to it. On my Instagram and Facebook as well. Oh, no, it's not on Facebook because shared reels don't. So only on Instagram, yeah. Have a good night, Curtis. Have a good night. Yep, it was a micro penis. Yep. Yeah, but it's a niche song. I know. I'm like, people wouldn't realize that. Shrooms, yes. Not fully, not my accounts, but yes, they actually... How did you know that? Did it show it? How did you... Do follow me on TikTok. Shroom71. Yes, when I posted my reel, they said that they took it down and gave me a strike for human trafficking. It was improperly flagged by their AI. So I did an appeal. Yeah, that happened as well. I did an appeal. A survivor and a victim A survivor, that's funny, Skinny. A survivor of trafficking who is posting their evidence, which is blurred properly, so should not have their evidence flagged and taken down for that. Anyways. Honestly, he kind of looks like him, NC. Yeah, live tour when? Maybe eventually. Yeah. Live tomorrow. Yes, I will be. I'll be back to gaming tomorrow. Yeah. Yes, I will. Okay, so then we're leaving the it was TikTok, not YouTube, Alan, but so then I was leaving the tiki bar to go to the music part because it's more private and they know everybody that's going into that area. And then, yeah, so then I went there. First, she sought me by my car so that I could put some of my stuff in my car and just have my backpack so it's easier to carry rather than my bag. And then I went and sat with her and her family watching the music. So I was very much reverted, dissociated then. I kept going like this with my hair. It was interesting. I didn't realize it at first, and then I realized it midway through. I kept going, I can't even do it right now. Like, I kept going like this. I kept going like this and just kept doing this to my hair as like a stim to self-soothe, like animals stim as well to self-soothe. So yeah, he did it without consent. John, and yeah, it was not appropriate. But yeah, so then I went there, I sat with their family, she was talking about her life. I was talking about my life, but also just trying to relax and enjoying the music. And yeah, waiting for my mom and my sister to arrive. And then waiting for my mom and my sister to arrive. So they gave me a sandwich. I was very thankful for it. Yes, he is, Anthony. And actually, I do, Josh. I'm never going to things like that by myself again. Never going to stuff like that by myself again. And then, yeah, I was with the family. And then she did, Alan, she did. The beach is quite secluded, yep. And then I waited for my mom to come there, and then they arrived, and then that's when I started calming down. When I saw my sister is when I started calming down. And then I said my goodbyes to that lady and her family, and then we went and got some food at the restaurant and tiki bar at the main part of the beach. Duskull, yes, yep. It yeah, very secluded. Yeah, taking bodyguard applications. And then yeah, so then we went to that part of the bar, and then we were getting our food. Oh my God. So they had fries with honey dill sauce. It was amazing with lots of salt is what I had with honey dill sauce. And then I was there, and you have good references. Yeah, so true. So true, Alan. The good Lord had me surrounded by some really good people after that situation. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then so then we were sitting there, I was relaxing, getting some food and stuff before we were about to leave the beach. And that was when I heard they started playing my song again. Yeah. So then they started playing, Well, I am Duskull. I actually am plant-based, so I really don't have much meat. When you said chicken soup, I was actually thinking of it as vegan, but yeah. And then only place with honey dill. Yeah, honey dill is a sauce that came out of Manitoba. You mix 2/3 honey, 1/3 mayo with dill powder, dill, and it is and it is and it is what's it called? Honey dill sauce. It's delicious. Everyone did like it. Yeah, I had multiple people complimenting me about my song, and they were so excited to play it. You don't. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Josh. And then, and then I heard a lady, I guess I must have went to high school with her because clearly, like, she knew me because she was saying what I did hear her say before I started dissociating and stopped totally tuned out. What she was saying is, she thinks people know who she is and like making a big deal. And, and then I just stopped listening to what she said. But clearly that was a one of my beliefs from high school. And, you know, I had said aloud that a man exposed himself to me. And I was just thankful that the guy was playing my music and trying to be kind by playing it. And then people were giving me compliments about my music. So it's weird that like the haters and the bullies are still hating. They're still hating after. Obviously someone knew who I was. And then after that, everyone was a fan. Yeah, actually, Tanu. Actually. Actually, it wasn't a resort. It was a local beach. Yeah. It was a beach. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So yeah, then I just tuned out to what she said. My brain was literally like, I don't have time for this. Exactly. Haters gonna hate. Yeah. The guy was a loser. Yeah. The guy was a loser. They only ever have hate in their hearts. Imagine still having hate for me. Imagine still having hate for me. And I just got assaulted and you're like jealous that someone was playing my music and I was thanking them for that, and then people were asking what my name is because they like my music. Like and then you're saying that. Anyways, I completely started dissociating from what she said and no longer paid attention. Like I just tuned it out completely. And if any more that she said, I wouldn't know what she said because I only heard those couple things, and I was like, I don't have time for some high school bully being a hater. So anyways, there was that, but then I didn't listen anymore and like be mad. But yeah, so that happened. And then, but yeah, no, then I was feeling safer with my mom and sister, and then we ended up going home. And yeah, I will text the lady tomorrow to see if there's an update on all this. They're still having their event going on today because it's a long weekend here. It's Terry Fox Day here in Canada. So it's a holiday here. So I will text her tomorrow to get an update on all this, and if they need me to come in for a police interview, yeah. Wow, Josh. They don't change. Yeah, they don't change. The haters don't change, and they stay mad. Like, you could be on life support, and they'd be like, ha, good, I never liked her anyways. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it will be nice when I'm no longer in this province one day, but yeah. Duskull, did you hear what I said? I'm plant-based. They never do. My Sunday's been fine. Took my dog for a walk, did laundry, was putting together all the evidence for stream. Now what I'm going to do, so 2 hours and 23 minutes and 33 seconds. Oh no. This is what's crazy as well. On my way into the city, not into the city, on my way from the city to the beach, I kept seeing 666. And I made a prayer saying, please don't let me get into an accident. And my sister laughed when I was explaining this after and said, God was like, what? I can't remember the hand motion she did as a joke. But what's it called? So, but my sister said, God was like, yeah, you're not getting into an accident. Yeah. So, but that did happen. I had fries after. I don't eat hot dogs because I don't eat pork. I think this person's a troll. I'm actually just going to hide him. I think these are both the same person. Yeah, guys, I'm not judging anybody what they choose to eat. You can do what you want. Totally fine, Connor. Totally fine. They do. They do. Then they do. Arfa. It's definitely a troll. It is. I'm having some people target me. You know, it's interesting that the haters are coming out full force on the day when I'm giving my testimony. People don't like to hear me. People don't like to hear me give my testimony and expose creeps because they are like, feel offended because they're like that. Be mad, be mad, be mad. Stay angry. Anyways. I know, forgetting all the evidence. I'm about to get into Cyber Warrior. Yeah, multiple YouTube trolls, yeah. David, nice. I do eat hot dogs. They're just not, yeah, true. I've eaten the hot dogs on stream, but they're vegan hot dogs. Yeah, yes. Yes, yep. Haters are the biggest fans, David, yeah. I've been giving it before, and I just finished telling this story. Alan, you can watch throughout the stream. Now I'm about to react to the evidence. So yeah, I was like, I'm surprised with how confident I was against this guy and just my testimony story of what happened from yesterday. I'm not able to give my testimony of my past abuse, exploitation, child exploitation, and trafficking until 2027. So yeah, which is why I have the crowdfund currently. To be able to get my voice back to tell my story for what happened to me in the past, which isn't what happened yesterday. Connor, thank you so much for the $2 dono. Guinness with poutine. Try and beat that. Ooh, yum. My mom asked me yesterday if I wanted poutine, but I don't really eat poutine much. So I just got the fries and the honey dill dip. But thanks, Josh. Thank you. Okay, yeah, let's getting into going over the evidence. So I did put the videos, blurred the videos, edited for the blurring. And then there's one where I edited to zoom in a bit. So I did watch it from that, but I actually haven't watched the entire, I have not watched the entire videos since taking them. So it's going to be kind of a first time for me as well. Joel, thank you so much for the $2 dono. Thank you so much, guys. Hi, Carmen. Yeah. Yeah. Putiana Schmidtwigs. Okay, yeah. Still haven't had a dark beer. Before, even though the line's in my song. Thank you so much, Joel. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so true, David. So true. Good to see you again. I'm actually think that I'm gonna, and I was gonna record this yesterday. Josh, were you here when I said this? I was gonna yesterday. I brought my camera, my vlogging camera, because I was gonna record a video. Good, you're doing well. I was going to record a video doing a mental health update because remember my video before at that beach, doing a video when I was like still quite traumatized. I was going to do a video like that yesterday, but talking about, you know, how the fight is still ongoing, but how I've done a lot of healing and stuff. But then this all happened, so I didn't get to record that video. And I wasn't gonna, yeah, no, I wouldn't have been able to because there's things I've pages with the evidence that I wanted to do, but I also might do a video about Bryan Kohberger going through the search results on his phone that they had, which was so interesting to me because yeah, you remember. Okay, yeah. I was going to do a video like that again, but unfortunately this guy exposed himself and it became a crime scene. But I think I'm going to do a video breaking down the search history from Bryan Kohberger because I found it, he's the serial killer, because I found it was very interesting that he was searching ASPD, paranoid antisocial personality disorder, basically means you're a psychopath, psychopaths, paranoid, and then other things, serial killers and other things in relation to that. I'm not allowed to confirm, Robert, but what I can say is you're on the right track. Yeah, so I was maybe going to do that video as well yesterday, but anyways, I didn't get to record anything, so yeah. Yes, Alan, yeah. Yeah, so okay, let's look at the evidence now. So this is crazy. This is my first time seeing it since I took the video in full with audio on. They appear normal a lot of the time, though, Anthony. Okay, so... Dude, don't come out here nude, bro. What the fuck? Bro. Bro. I'm actually suing. That's it again? Dude, don't come out here nude, bro. What the fuck? I blurred it, obviously. It wasn't blurred in the original raw footage. This was me just trying. So this was the first time. Suing. So I started it, and then this is as he was walking by me, but so I don't have the video of his micro penis and his bare balls. He was shaved. This is evidence that I saw him. And I'm actually suing. And but I got his bare ass, but I know suing for emotional damage, actually. And I was pissed. Like, here I wasn't dissociated. Here I wasn't, I was in fight mode. You know where you go fight, flight, or fawn? I was in fight mode. And I was angry. I was treating him like I treat a troll on stream. Dude, don't come out here nude, bro. What the fuck? I did get the evidence, though, yeah. He's fucking loser. Fucking loser. I'm actually suing. So that was the first photo. That was the first video of the evidence. It reminds me, okay, Joel, I watch a lot of the How to Catch a Predator YouTube channels, and this reminded me of this. It reminded me of this. I felt like Gideon. I felt like Gideon. This literally proves that I know. I had the come out here nude, bro. I had the evidence of it. This makes me stronger. Yeah. I have the evidence, you know, it shows what's happening. Actually suing. And he was not covering himself up. Saw his micropenis, saw his balls, saw his ass, saw that he was shaved. Yeah. Thanks, Josh. And then this was the second time, so that was the first one. This was the second interaction. This is the one where I don't zoom in here, but it is blurred.
On now. Puts his trunks on now.
Okay, so I won't talk over it.
Pretending. Puts his trunks on now. Puts his trunks on now. Pretending like it didn't happen. Not realizing I got it on camera. Sick voyeuristic fuck. Actually disgusting. Actually disgusting. Fucking die. Fucking die.
So at this point, he had put his trunks on while wading in the water a bit farther out. Exactly. I wouldn't know the detail. I wouldn't know these
Actually
details.
Can't feel safe anywhere.
Yeah. I wouldn't know the details that he has a micro penis or was shaved if he didn't expose himself to me, which he did.
Actually can't feel safe anywhere.
Thanks, Joel. This is good evidence. Yeah. It makes the case stronger. Yeah. Loser is what I...
Loser. Fucking loser.
And that was the same water bottle that I identified him with later.
Clearly he's getting off on this. Clearly. Ridiculous piece of shit.
This is obviously a fetish. This is obviously
ridiculous
voyeurism.
Piece of shit.
Yes, Josh. Yeah, he exposed himself and then stalked me, basically. Yeah.
Do not come near me.
Do not come near me. Yeah.
Do not come near me.
And then he proceeded to come near me. Come in the direction of me.
Ready to throw fucking hands. Ready to throw fucking hands.
This was after he already exposed me. Yep. This is after he exposed himself to me. Yep. Yeah, this is the second time. Just wait, he's going to expose himself again. Just wait.
Oh yeah, now he goes on the beach.
Now he goes on the shore.
Not avoiding it, obviously. Sick piece of shit. Tiny ass fucking dick.
Looks behind. After I say that, and then just wait here. This is when he exposes himself the second time.
Yeah, I got him to look around. Stupid piece of shit. Bro doesn't know I pull out my phone. Wow.
He dropped his drawers again.
Wow.
What a loser.
Wow. Completely inappropriate. While he's walking towards children.
Yeah, there's children.
While he's walking towards fucking children.
Those are children in the water there.
Wow.
Those are children in the water. Wow. Second time, I know.
Wow.
What a loser. Looks back to see if I'm looking because he's voyeuristic.
Wow. Wow.
It's public indecency.
Confirming that it's him. Wow. Wow.
And I made it known that in the first interaction that I was uncomfortable with it. And then he did it again right there. Yeah. Yeah. It was warm enough to swim, yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, what he did was illegal. And then did it again a second time after he knew, well aware that I did not want to see it. It's sexual assault since he does it intentionally in front of me, correct? And then looks back to see if I'm looking. Yeah. Yeah. And then this is a version... Correct, Joel, correct. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, Cyber Warrior. This is the edit where I zoom in so you guys can see it a bit better.
Puts his trunks on now.
He's such a sore loser, he is.
Ready to throw fucking hands.
Yeah, and it's not a nude beach. There's no sign saying it's a nude beach.
Now he goes on the beach. Not
zero signs at all.
Sick piece of shit.
But what he did hear and witness was me saying how I'm uncomfortable by this, and then he proceeds to do it again.
Dick.
He was trying to intimidate. Yeah, he was trying to get something on me. It's okay,
Yeah,
wow.
I got him to look around.
Okay. Thank you so much, David. David said the definition for anyone doubting for some weird reason. Sexual assault is any sexual contact without consent. Acts may include unwanted sexual touching, fondling, attempted rape, harassment, exposing or flashing, or forcing a person to pose for sexual pictures. Yep, exposing or flashing. That's what he did. Yeah. And then did it again a second time and then checked to look back to see if I was watching.
Stupid piece of shit.
I can't believe I get him dropping them again and exposing himself again the second time. Like, that's crazy. That's
Brett doesn't
actually
know I
crazy.
pull out my phone. Wow, 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 wow. My phone. Wow, 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 wow. Completely inappropriate. While he's walking towards
What a
children.
loser.
While he's
What a
walking towards
fucking
fucking
loser.
children. Wow.
Not
Wow.
covering, look, both hands are by his
Wow.
side. Not covering his penis at all.
Wow.
While he's walking in the
Completely
direction of
while
children
he's
in the
walking
water.
towards children. While he's walking towards fucking children. Wow.
He's such a loser.
Wow.
Yeah, there's the children in the water. Walking in that direction without covering.
Wow.
And also if they were to look over. Checking to see if I'm watching.
Wow.
And showing his front
Wow.
side again, his micropenis. Yeah, you don't see
Wow.
like anything like sticking out from there because it's that fucking small. Chance, yeah.
Wow. Confirming that it's him. Wow. 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 Wow.
Probably additional charges for doing a location of children, yeah. Yeah, he keeps looking back, I know. Connor. Yeah. Well, his parents are probably dead. He's an old ass 60-year-old man. And then this was the third interaction, which I have showed. When he's going, I'll have the zoomed in one. When he's, sorry, you guys have to see this again. I'm so sorry.
Confirming that
Where
it's
he's
him.
going there is to where I then see him.
Wow.
The area that he's going into is the way through the campsite. Normally you go through the rocks, but it leads to this. He was going through this location, and then I was the only person there until he came onto that part of the beach. And then here he is going back to that part of the beach because he saw me just sitting there and expected me to still be there. And he was going to walk by again a third time. And then when I say there he is running away back to where this is where so the last video, this is where he was going into. Now this is the third time I'm seeing him going to there. And this is when I said, are you the man that exposed himself to me? And then at first he was like looking at me and trying to say what, or I can't even remember what he said. He was mumbling something like what? And then I saw in between there, I saw that this was his same water bottle with the wood grain. And then I said in a panicked voice, it's the same water bottle. And then once this is the third interaction. Then when I said that, then he started running away like a pussy. Cyber warrior. Clearly, yeah, this old man's fucked. He's disgusting. Sick fuck. Starts running away. If you weren't guilty and it was a mistake, first of all, you wouldn't drop your pants second time. And then third of all, once you're confronted and I'm panicked about this, you wouldn't run away like a scaredy cat. Yeah, they are cowards. It's absolutely cowards. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to see it in real time. Yep. Anyways, but this is the ridiculous behavior. Yeah. David. You'd want to know what the fuck is going on if a woman was panicking at the sight of me. Obviously, he was guilty. There's no sound on the third one. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no sound on the third one. This was actually live photos put together into a video. I just took that many photos. But I was on the phone with my mom at the same time. So my mom heard this and was witnessing this via the phone call while this was happening. And turns out if you're on a phone call, live photos, it like turns off the mic for live photos, so no audio is picked up in the live photos. Usually live photos have audio, but if you're on a phone call, it doesn't pick up the audio. I was sad about that. So there's no audio with this, but yeah. Yeah, this was the third interaction, yeah. He didn't expose himself to me this time, but he ran away when I confronted him about it. Sorry. Yeah. Arfa. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I have to go pee. Which one should I have going? Which one should I have going? Yeah, still got him though, yeah. I'll have this one going.
Puts his trunks on now. Puts his trunks on now.
He's disgusting.
Pretending like
it's actually so embarrassing for him.
Not realizing I got it.
I just lose your ass behavior.
Sick voyeuristic fuck.
Okay, anyways, so I'll leave this going on repeat while I quickly just refill my water and go to the bathroom.
Actually
okay, one sec.
Fucking die. Fucking die. Actually can't feel safe anywhere. Loser. Fucking loser. Clearly he's getting off on this, clearly. Ridiculous piece of shit. Ridiculous piece of shit. Do not come near me. I'm ready to throw fucking hands. Oh yeah, now he goes on the beach. Not avoiding it, obviously. Sick piece of shit! Tiny ass fucking dick. Yeah, I got him to look around. Stupid piece of shit. Bro doesn't know I pull out my phone. Wow. My phone. Wow. Completely inappropriate. While he's walking towards children. While he's walking towards fucking children. Wow. Confirming that it's him. Wow. Puts his trunks on now. Pretending like it didn't happen. Not realizing I got it on camera. Sick voyeuristic fuck. Actually disgusting. Fucking die. Actually can't feel safe anywhere. Loser. Fucking loser. Clearly he's getting off on this, clearly. Ridiculous piece of shit. Ridiculous piece of shit. Do not come near me. I'm ready to throw fucking hands. Oh yeah, now he goes on the beach. Not avoiding it, obviously. Sick piece of shit. Tiny ass fucking dick. Yeah, I got him to look around. Stupid piece of shit. Bro doesn't know I pull out my phone. Wow. My phone. Wow. Completely inappropriate. While he's walking towards children. While he's walking towards fucking children. Wow. Confirming that it's him. Wow. Puts his trunks on now. Pretending like it didn't happen. Not realizing I got it on camera.
Okay, hello, I'm back. So yeah, here, I'll keep the other one going as well. I'll turn down the music a bit so it's not as loud.
Dude, don't come out here nude, bro.
But yeah, so that was the second interaction. This was the first interaction, and the first interaction is where I unfortunately had to witness his micropenis and his balls shaved. That is just further evidence that I did in fact see it. Yeah.
Dude,
thanks for the welcome back, David. Yep.
The fuck?
Yeah, I should go again. Don't let these people wreck my day. I don't want him to ruin it for me. I refuse to let him ruin it for me. I refuse to let him destroy this beach for me.
Dude, don't come out
because
here
now
nude,
he's
bro.
gonna be banned, hopefully arrested, at least scared as fuck to ever do this again.
Bro.
I doubt that he's gonna feel confident to do this again.
Dude, don't come out here nude, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yes, exactly.
Bro.
Exactly.
I'm actually suing.
Yeah. No, the police are aware.
Dude, don't come out here nude, bro.
Hi, Alice. Thank you. So yeah, that's the evidence, guys.
Bro.
Oh, look, and now the thing went away, so you guys can see it, the full screen of it. Yeah.
I'm actually
That's
suing.
what basically happened. So, and that's the evidence. Yep.
Dude, don't come out here nude, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Bro.
At first, like when I saw him here, I thought it was a young guy because he was short.
I'm actually
No, still no
suing.
fucking man. And then once again, the third interaction. This doesn't have any audio because it's a live photos, which the audio doesn't capture while you're on a phone call, which I was on a phone call with my mom describing all of this. So, yeah, Anthony, yeah. I was surprisingly polite. You know, I was still afraid. I was in fight mode, but I was still afraid. And not fight as in I'm throwing hands, because I wasn't, and I refused to do that. But verbally, I was in fight mode. Yeah. Yeah. I could have been a lot meaner. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, David. I could have been a lot meaner. Yeah. Anyways, he's disgusting. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was, Joel. This guy's disgusting. Anyway, so that's what happened, y'all. I did say nobody wants to see you nude, dude.
Dude, don't come out here nude, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, and there was no trousers to pull up.
Bro.
There was no trousers on at all to pull up, unfortunately. That second time in the water, he had his trunks on until he kept looking behind, got offended that I said he has a small penis, and then proceeded to drop his drawers again. It's actually ridiculous. Like, dude commits the crime a second time. Yep. Oh yeah, no, the sand is nice. The sand is nice. The sand is nice. On the rocks, no. On the sand, yes. Thanks, Brian. Thanks. That's what I like about that part of the beaches. It's usually quiet, and I'm usually the only person there. Unfortunately, that man and that happened. Yep. California beaches are like that? Yes, he is, Joel. Yes, he is. Yep. So that was the situation. It's 11:30. I'll play Power Wash Simulator for a little bit, maybe. Let me try to hook up my... I don't know if this will work easily. I'll play Power Wash Simulator for about a half hour. Okay, there we go. Thanks, Connor. Yeah. Well, I will have my hypervigilance and PTSD forever, but I have healed a lot, and I won't let these things that happen to me stop me from being myself. Okay. Yeah, so now me giving my testimony is over, and I'm just going to play some Power Wash Simulator and chat happily with chat. Thanks, David. Yes, he is, Anthony. Yep. And I guess I'll say it again before I get into the game. This isn't the first time this is probably like the least severe of things that I have been through sexual assault wise still doesn't take away from the gravity of what it is. But I currently have an urgent crowdfund that I had to start for travel costs to Calgary for me to be able to fight for my freedom of speech back as a abuse survivor, child exploitation victim, trafficking victim. So if you guys can, I do ask that you donate towards the crowdfund. I'm having it going until it's finished or until I have to leave in mid-September. So if you guys can donate, please donate via that link if you can. I'm so sorry, Connor. I'm so sorry. If I attacked him, yeah, which I didn't in retaliation. You can't in Canada, the way our laws are. Yeah. Oh my God. That would be terrifying. That would be terrifying. Connor. Thank you, Joel, for the jewels. Oh my God. I had a family member who had a gas station. Someone tried to, I think they might have even pulled a gun out on him, and he tried to steal his car. And thankfully, my cousin or whatever fought back and was able to disable the guy. But I'm trying to look for Power Wash Simulator. There it is. Yeah, same over here, clown. Same over here. With your dogs in the car? Oh my God. You were a kid. You were a kid. I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, David. Okay. Resume job. Yeah. Really? Really? You got the Akai keyboard, MIDI keyboard. Nice, David. Nice. Wow. And he's in prison now? Thank God. A repeat offender. Okay. Oh. My dad was recently power washing his deck and it made me... How loud is this? Really loud. Okay. That's probably good. It is. It makes it much easier. What's the button to... I kind of want to go into a new one. Oh. No. Yeah, complete scumbag. So there's just some stains on here. Yeah, it's much easier with the MIDI keyboard. Okay. I I don't know, like, can I go to a different area? In progress, 80. The game is soothing, yep. Oh, okay. How do I, can I crouch? Oh, I would like one that isn't so close to being finished. I'd rather have one that I can start from the very beginning, but yeah, very soothing game, chill to play. Okay. How am I supposed to? Is there a way to crouch? I don't know if I am crouching. Yeah, this is a game that I play for just chattings, yeah. Yeah, and from before, Bijou is my dog. Well, one of my dogs. She's my border collie. This is hard to fucking do. This is a bit too tricky. I'm gonna see if I can summon Neo in here to explain the... I think I'm still standing, I agree. No, usually Neo will make his presence known. Okay, Neo. Okay, Neo, you're here. Thank you. How do I kind of want to switch to a new level that is not so close to being completed. So, okay, I guess first question is, what do I click to see the parts that I haven't washed? How do I jump? How do I crouch? If you're just lurking, yeah. Like, I don't think you've ever joined one of my streams and never said anything, right? Oh. Or am I wrong? Are you here all the time lurking? I'd be shocked if you had joined a stream and never said a word. Get your sleep, clown. Get your sleep. Amen, Anthony. Amen. I'm playing on Switch. on Switch. That's why Neil plays this on Switch, so he knows. Yeah, then it starts raining and it's all clean. That would be hilarious. Oh. A button's bringing this. A button's bringing that up. Right joystick. Okay, yo. Thank you for that. Oh, to be a power washer simulator. Or just to be a power washer. Wow, look at... This is a huge bit that I hadn't done. Yeah, the top of the umbrella is still dirty. I think I need to jump to do that. Open the tablet real quick to see. Like, isn't there a visual way to have it on, Parasol cleaned? Okay. Isn't there a way to... That's okay, Neil. That's okay. Isn't there a way to see that, like, brings it up on the screen? B to jump? Okay, you know it's gonna... Okay, yeah. Okay, nice. Yep, yep. Nice. And can I switch, can I switch what, nice. Can I switch which... Can I keep the progress I've made in this and switch in the map, or it forces you to finish it before moving on to the next? Thank you. Thank you, Neo. Oh, you get a jump boost by fully crouching and then jumping. Okay. And then... Whoa. I can even get up there totally. Okay. Dirt mode view. Right on the D-pad? Okay, yep. Right, yep. Thank you. Thank you. Kyan, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Not sure where my feet are. I have the power of levitation, and I'm happy about that. Nice. And the tablet tells you you've missed? Okay. And then, wow, this is a great view. Okay, so that's not clean, that's not clean. That's not clean, that's not clean, and that's not clean. Okay. 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 Bro, is it because... Is it not washing it enough? Do I have to switch to another... This has more power. Do I have to... Neo, am I getting this dirt or no? It doesn't really seem like it. Oh, some of it's dirt, some of it's not. I might need a more narrow nozzle. Oh, they make this tricky because some of it is... Yeah. Some of it's dirt, some of it is a stain. Okay. That's tricky. This is hard for visual agnosia at this point. Yeah, some of it comes up, but thank you, Anthony. Reminds you of there's a Sims game like this? Yeah, it seems like some of it... Fence post cleaned? Okay. Yeah, worst touch chatting game for visual agnosia. I'm having to... The yellow one for the most dirt. Okay, I'm using the white power. This is wrong. Okay. Okay, so I have to switch. Oh, is this more power? Yellow one for the most dirt. Okay. Oh, it's working. Oh. Higher pressure, narrower. Okay. I was using the worst one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Got it. Yeah. I thought that the higher number, David, I thought that the higher number meant stronger. I was wrong. Okay, Neil, yeah, because you'd be able to help me with this. But if you need to record, please don't let me stop you, okay? Okay, now I understand that you can't just use one, you have to use multiple. Okay. Oh, it's the angle degree. Oh. I'm aiming with the joystick. Oh, it's too late for you now? Oh, wow. Okay, really getting in there. Wow. Okay. Hi, Astrid. Welcome to chat. Yeah, stick around if you can, Neil. Thanks, Joel. Okay. Oh, like you can help? Oh, you can join? Yes, please, please, Neo. Oh, I didn't realize that part. Yes, yes. Okay, it's cleaned. Holy crap. Okay, and then this dirt, yep. Whoa, it's still not cleaning? Bro, do you have to stay on it for a long time? Yeah. Oh, weird. Okay. Yeah, supposedly it's multiplayer. Yeah. Power washing simulator. Power washing. I would not be good at it in real life due to my visual agnosia. Yeah, for just a simulator game, it's like what, the same price as what's it called? Odyssey? Okay. I don't mind going. Can I keep my progress in this? Wow. Odyssey and all the expense. This still isn't washing. I'm using the white one again? I am. Oh my god. How did I fuck that up? Yeah, that's crazy. Odyssey's way better than just a simulator. Yeah, I was using the white one accidentally. Really? Oh, okay, that's just that part. Dave Budry, hello. Because I'm offline. Oh, yeah, do I have to change my online status? I can do that. I just hide my online status. It is like using real Power Washer. Oh, has a half hour already passed? Well, maybe I should just head out, guys. Maybe I should just head out for the night. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much still. I want to kind of finish this level, but I don't know, it's really tedious. It's really, like, tedious. Yeah, true, David, true. To help me out. To help me out, Neil. Sorry if you're sad that I'm not doing multiplayer with you. To help me know how to jump. To help me know how to... Yeah, to help me know how to jump. To help me know how to crouch. I hadn't made any promises of doing multiplayer when I first reached out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, to have your company in chat. There are some times he joins stream without saying anything. Oh my god, Neil could be lurking. Neil could be lurking. Let me see you finish this level first. Okay. It's 94% there. I'm nearly there. Pony High. Ooh, I don't know what that game. Yeah, finish this level. Okay. Not your kind of game. Under the stairs and rocks are just hard to get to. Okay. Yeah, they make it. What, bro? I swear I don't see shit. Okay, I do kind of see it, but it's impossible. I do know the controls now, thank you. Oh, a survival crafting game. Does it require any building? I'm bad at building games. That's why I haven't played Pal World. Survival sounds fun, though. Oh. Okay. Okay. Nope, haven't played that. Okay. Pond wall. Now it's about the pond itself. Come on. Okay, good. The game de-stresses. Yeah, that's what I like about it. Woody doggy house is dirty. Yeah, I don't know if this would ever be my job in real life. Okay. Oh, there's still more here. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that being cool in VR, yeah, fair. Okay. Okay, yeah. That looks like a lot left. I'm just gonna always use this one because looks like... Why is this not... Is it because I wasn't close enough? Yeah. Me expecting the pressure to be same 5 feet away. Oh, really? You can change the color of the glow for the dirt. Okay. If I don't like the orange. All right. Which one's the easiest to see, Neo? Okay, I think I've pretty much completed that. Oh, that's part of it? That's funny. Really? True, only I would know which one's easiest to see. Okay, so settings. Purple sounds like it would be easy to see. Yeah, because purple is a rare color, yes. Okay, let me change that. Is it inventory or... options? I don't have purple. How about pink? Oh, yeah, wow. That's much easier to see, y'all. Much, 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 much easier to see. Yep. Household chore that was made into a video game. Yeah. Oh, the doggy time. Yeah, it's like a hot pink. Yep. That's like really handy. Maybe they took away purple, added pink. Yeah, I think I have some. I used to do a lot of crazy lipstick colors. Now I just stick with my one favorite one, but... Wow, you really have to get close with that one. Oh, get onto the lawnmower and then jump onto the roof from here. Okay, really? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that works. Thank you. Yeah, I find it's a flattering color for my face. Okay. All right. What more must I do? That. Oh my god. Don't do this in real life or you'd fall off the wet roof. Almost did that. Yeah, don't try this at home, kids. Okay. Do you ever run out of water? Does that ever happen or no? Hmm. Is the water like really... I mean, is the ground wet? Like, why is it making that sound now? It's kind of soothing. Wade Nation, thank you for the raid. Floating couch roof? I don't follow any sports, Connor. I'm not much of a sports person, unfortunately. Sorry. My sister's food smells so good. Is there a volcano in the background? In the tropics, there has to be plenty. Yes, they are, Cicero. I've given my testimony of what happened, and now I'm just playing this game, but... There's a volcano. I'm getting tired. Yeah, the roof obviously needs cleaning. Yeah, I'm okay now, Cicero. I'm okay now. Nice. Oh. Oh. Okay. So is it from the car? And then... From here? Nah. Oh, lore-wise, the reason you have to power wash everything is because the volcano ash is getting on it. Interesting. Interesting. Rayquaza. Yeah, that might be the last one. I need to... Destroyed the doggy toy. Yeah, I'm starting to get sleepy. Use the car? Okay. I'm having trouble here. Oh. What was the other way? If I do this again. And then run and jump. Oh, shit. How do I run? Because that didn't seem to work. That's the run, okay. Oh my god, a lot of... Okay, and then... Oh... No, yeah. No, you didn't spoil anything, Neo. I have to hold forward, otherwise I don't stay on here. If I hold forward, I can stay up. If I let go of forward right now, I'll fall. There's mythicals? What are the mythicals? Is Keldeo in it, David? Yeah, Keldeo? Oh my god, I need to do the... I need to do the side quests. Thanks, Connor. Legit. Have to always be aware and... Oops. Oh my god. Bro. Oh, the steps. Am I supposed to ignore them, you said, Neo? It's 94% cleaned. I mean 97. Okay. Oregons. Okay. Yeah, it seems like I haven't done a lot of the post-game and DLC in ZA. You just said they're difficult? Sorry, I just read the main words. I just read the main words of steps, and I didn't catch the other part. Because I looked quickly. The only con about this with the just chatting is it requires you to look at the screen a lot. Just noticing. I like the ones that are... I think I'm going to like the levels that are easier. Haha. Meloette is in it too? Wow, they're putting her in a lot of games. Yay. She's the singing mon. When Genesect. Oh, Bristol's not far from the time it is in my time zone. It's 12 a.m. here. Okay. That's Storm High. Oh, I see. Oops, wrong button. The next level? Okay, I won't be continuing the next level today. No, Neo, after this level I'm going to bed. This poor doggy boo wasn't cleaned. Okay, over here. Yeah, still that. I'm doing that last. Thank you, Deathstorm. Thank you. Won't tell you. Arms. Marshadow. Okay, I was wondering if you did mean Marshadow. Okay. I still regret trading away my... You mean when I play this level again? Okay, cool. Sounds good. Yo. Oh, I'm totally zoning out. God. Yeah, wait. It's putting me to sleep. Yes. Won't tell you, Arms. Yeah, so the police was made aware by the lady who owns the beach. I gave her the evidence and she gave it to the police. Okay, I'll let you know again. If you press the dirt button? Why? Why are they punishing me for pushing the dirt button? That's lame. That's when I'd probably stop playing the game because it would get too difficult for me. The skill ceiling would be too high at that point. I'd give up. Yeah, me too. This seems to be the best, much better than the orange. Oh, and so it's volcanic ash. Wow. Okay. Okay, so in here it's pretty fucking dirty. Okay. I think the step. I saw the step. Yep, if you watch the stream, you can see the evidence as well. Like at the beginning, if you watch back. The evidence is on this stream now as well. Bro, this is hard to get to. It's almost impossible in my opinion. They make this impossible, bro. There will be rust that's created. Oh, so if you don't finish a level fast enough, it creates rust. Oh, nice, Arfa. Congrats. Okay. How do I do it? Is it I jump on... And I can't jump from here. I can't double jump. Bring the steps over. Oh, I can bring steps over? How do I grab something? This is called Power Washer Simulator. Okay. I'm about to beat the level, y'all. I'm about to beat the level. What's the part I missed? It's clean already. Surveying. What have I missed? Oh, the steps. Yeah, I did the super jump. Okay, it'll say in the... Where does it... 98... Birdhouse. Oh. Okay. I didn't see any pink either. My dad had to get his power washer fixed. Whoops. Because he had bought it and then he went to use it for the first time and stopped working. I was like, what? No. I don't like this at all. Step edgings, stepping stones. This is too much. Are you not allowed? Oh. Are you not allowed to move to the next level until you've completed this? I'm feeling like giving up. Do I have this? Okay. Okay, fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Will it permanently glow or just glow momentarily, Neo? Yeah, it is meticulous. And on. I'm feeling better now, Healthstorm. It's saying 99% and the rest of the 99% being meticulous ass stuff is an L for me. It makes you continue the level before advancing. It's just that I don't like this part of it is all. It's not that it's overly difficult, but just that it's kind of boring at this part. That's okay though. I've got it. I'll stop complaining. It will permanently glow. Okay. Nice. Okay. Wrong button. Swing sofa. Swing sofa cushions. Yeah, it wouldn't be a sim if cleaning your house was fun. True. Fence panels. Garden table. Oh, I see. You'll get these harder spots for me? Okay, that would be really nice, Neo. Yep. In the Discord, which is in the description. And you have to give your in-chat username when you join Deathstorm. Wow, with the orange before, it was hard to see this. Whoa, I missed a lot here. Yeah, small pizzas to find, yeah. Okay. Okay. Gonna take another half hour just for this shit? Yeah, possibly. I'm walking around pressing the button. It does. It does help. Here's the part I missed. Okay, what do I need now? Flower bed edgings, food shelves. You get to see it in fast motion? Okay, that's going to be worth it. This is all I need left. Food shelves. So now it's permanently... Is it this possibly? Yep. Yep. And I need to change my... Wait. Is it this? I feel like it's not. I think I'm just imagining it, y'all. Oops. It is this? Flower bed edgings. Oh. I've almost won! Yeah. Cleaning things. It's a household duty. I don't see any dirt here, just saying. Is it even this? Over here. Oh, this one. Okay. I'm done. Whoa. So this was where I moved. Does it show me jumping up? Yes. Oh my God, I did it. Continue. Now I choose another one. Clean the dirt bike? That's kind of lame. Clean the bungalow next. Well, I kind of want to do the playground. I'll do the bungalow first. Okay, this is the one I'll do next. And there's the... Oh, my eyes. It makes me tired and you can't blink a lot. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll save here. And then start this one fresh. I'll look forward to this next time I play. Oh, fuck. And now yeah, and that's that. Okay. Yeah, when I take out my contacts, I will. I always put them in when I take them out. Okay. Okay, sounds good, Neo. All right, yeah, it's bedtime for me. Thank you guys for sticking with me through today. Letting me give my testimony of what happened yesterday. If you joined at the end and want to hear what the title of the stream is all about, watch through the first 3 hours of the video. Thank you so much, everybody. And again, thank you so much for those who have donated towards my crowdfund that I've had to start. If you can, yeah, please do, guys. But otherwise, I will be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, back to more gaming, so that'll be fun. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, David. Vigilant, I'm glad that the stream can bring you joy. You're always welcome. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. Bye. Thanks so much.